Am I live? Yes, I'm live. MX, hello! Today is going to be an interesting day. Few things to do. We've got marble races. We've got rules. We've got pretty much bloody everything. We've got Carbander, who is over here somewhere, hiding away. But how are you, MX? You alright? Are you doing well? Shalom, how was your first day? How was your first day, Greasy, of all the PCs? George! Oh, why you gone like that, you bastard? Put you like that now. Tired, but yeah. It's always nice to come home feeling like you've done a nice day. I bet it's a different kind of tired as well from level 2, is it? Yeah, it was level 2, wasn't it? I can never remember what that place is called. But it's a different kind of tired. Being good. Nearly built your minis. Ooh, nice. Wilson! Only thing I built today was I've got a picture of it here, actually. I'll put it on the Discord. Oh! Monday minis! There's another thing we're doing today. Shit the bed. Hang on, let's get that open. Hang on. Great post. Monday minis. New post. What date is it today? 1st. 01. 06. Is that what I normally put? No, I don't. 1st of June. Not Juin. 1st of June. Post. Make sure it's unlocked. It is unlocked. Right, I'll post. Get your Monday minis up. We got home from work in 12 minutes. Bet that was good. Right, I'm going to post my Monday mini. This is what I've been building today. I only built one thing today. I built 2 things yesterday. Actually, I'll put all the things that I've built up. Where's the Discord? Did you see the new core rules? Yes, we did. We're going to go through them in a bit. So we've got a lot of things to do today. We've got core rules to talk about. We've got that video to go over again a little bit. We've got Monday minis and we've got marble races. Now, marble races so far, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 races. And then the top 10 of each will go into the final. So we've got 7 marble races. We're going to have to find a short one. So is everyone putting their minis in? Hang on, let me find it. Monday minis. 1st of June. I'll pop in that guy and that guy. So there we go. So I've uploaded 2. That's what I've been working on. Has the other one worked? Yes, there you are. That's what I've been working on. Yes, so that's what we'll do today. That's what we'll talk about. That's what we'll do. Probably won't get much of Carbander done, but fuck it. We'll just crack on. Had a bit of fun early with a bit of resin. That was a grin. And that's my lad outside making weird noises. Yeah, I had fun before making a Contempt of Dread, but with part resin, part Crusader, you're grey. No, so much content released today. Yes, indeed, so much. We'll jump onto that first. Let's get the old like buttons pressed, everyone. Let's get the like buttons pressed. Let's get all start typing in chat if you're gonna put your Monday minis in. Everyone get your minis in. One of the mods can dive into general and just tag everyone and just say, "Oi, get your bloody Monday minis in, you sausages. It's Monday." Right. So, get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Yeah, we're currently starting a shitload of names, so it's going to be a lot of marble races. Let's move over to this page. So this page, as you can see, so there's a... Let me just make sure that's all working fine. So they're doing a studio table number 1, talking about it. Core rules. Generals. Oh, I didn't see this one. Open that a new tab. And then there's this bit about Deathmire. We'll talk about that one in a second as well. I forget about the General's Handbook. It's not even a decent thing. It's bloody AOS. Bye. Everything arrived okay? Yes, thank you. Yes, they're all here, ready to be shown off. That's another thing we're doing tonight. It's going to be a long fucking night, this. I can already see it. I can already see it. One sec. Bloody kids. Right, so we've got... Oh, it's the same thing. So, yeah, as was pointed out in the Discord to the day by Crusader, funnily enough, they are doing what they did for the last 2 editions, which is you will play a battle based on the models that you get, and now they're actually opening it up to anything, and you can basically upload the results between the 22nd and the 13th, so 22nd of June, 13th of July, upload it. What that basically means is there'll be a result on who takes Deathmire. So Deathmire is a big hive city on Armageddon, and whoever wins, the models will be shown off in its entirety first. Now, apparently, there's going to be little snippets of ones every week or every day or something. So yeah. Question: your favourite model that is currently not in your army? Oh, so it's for my army. So a model for my army, but not currently in my army. Ooh. That is a darn good question. That's a good question. I need to think about that one. But yeah, there you go. So that, make sure, once it comes out, we all get the boxes, we all have a quick game or something, and let's get the results uploaded. Because what you'll find in the box, there'll be a code, and you use that code then to do it. So the more codes, the better. The Chaplain Dreadnought that is not shown yet. Yeah. Are we talking about models that are coming or models that are already out? That's a big question. And core rules. Let's talk about core rules. Core rules. Oh yeah, we've been waiting for it. We finally get them. They're finally here. We can talk about the core rules. Right. Well, what we'll do then is let's do this bit first, Wilson, because there's that much to do. I'm kind of just going to avoid question for now, and we'll talk about it maybe tomorrow, because there is that much to do tonight. I need to kind of crack on with. I need to crack on with everything quick, because we've got races, we've got bits to show off, we've got Monday minis, we've got loads to do. Loads to do. Right, core rules. Let's go through them then. So, everything's kind of staying the same with command, movement, shooting, charge, assault, consolidate, blah, 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 blah. But it's kind of a little few bits and bobs that are being mixed in with it. You can already tell she's bored as fuck just by looking at... Oh, hang on a minute. It's a bit washed out. Filters, color correct, turn that off, close. Yeah, you can already tell that she's bored to fuck. Yeah, no worries. The biggest rule I love in this, and they put it in every... I'm going to need to read it, see if it's in here. But what they basically say is, if there's something you're not sure about and you're arguing about it, both you roll the d6, whoever wins, use theirs. There you go. Easiest way to do it. It's a fucking game at the end of the day. But some of these pictures look great. No. Don't know why they're using Tyranids in everything. Not orcs, which is, like, the premise of it all. You've got them there, but it's Ultramarines and orcs. That's an older one. Kind of, the artwork makes no sense to me. Makes no sense. Right, so, I'll skip through all of this. It's just explaining what dice is. Battle shot. So, to make a battle shot, controller, you need to roll 2d6, blah, 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 blah. So, it's just explaining what it is. But battle shock has changed. These are all profiles, what everything means. M is movement, T is toughness, SV is save, etc., etc. None of that's really changed. It's kind of the same. War gear, some differences. Close quarters is a new one. Is it Chopper is another one? There's a few bits and bobs, but as we go through them, we'll pick them up. So now they've changed a few things. So terrain, there's 3 different types of terrain now instead of a million different ones. You've got, I put this in the general chat before. You've got, I think, is it light, dense, and something else. We'll come to it in a minute, which is how you can move through everything. But they're doing this, which is quite good. So if you've got a 6-inch move and you want to move, you could move 3 that way, move 3 that way. Clever. It looks like they've got completely rid of pivot, because I can't see pivot. It's rotating now. So if a model can move a maximum of 12, you do 6, you rotate, you do another 6, you rotate. So better than pivot. Oh, geez, he's already looking how to cheese the game. Yeah. Yeah. Would you like me to share the secrets of how to cheese the game, Dang? Would you like me to do that, Dang? Anyway, Dan, get your pictures over on fucking Monday Minis, would you? Everyone get your pictures on Monday Minis. We're going mad for it today. We've got a lot to do. We've got rules, we've got Monday Minis, we've got giveaways, we've got Carbanda. Oh, have you got your headset yet? Right, I'll tell you what we'll do. If people want to come and have a chat, I'll put the lobby on. I'll put the lobby on until while we do the rules. Then we'll dive back out again. So yeah, I'm glad they got rid of pivot. So there's different move types now. So you've got advanced move, which we know is your movement plus a d6. Charge move, which is 2d6 when you're charging to them, but you don't have to allocate who you're going for anymore to begin with. Consolidation move, some of these consolidation moves look very nice. Disembark move and emergency disembark move. I like some of the new rules in there as well. Fallback move, interesting now the way that they're changing that. Only the way that you work it out and stuff with the hazardous. Ingress move is nice. Normal move, yeah, we know that. Pile-in, I love the pile-in move. Scout move and the snooze surge moves. So there's some lovely ones in here. So unit coherency is a big one now. So where they used to have the sweaty motherfuckers in the tournament who'd have a 20-man squad and they'd string them out so you can't deep strike in or anything like that is now gone. The maximum you can be is 9 inches. So wherever you set your squad, your furthest one can't be more than 9 inches away. So imagine a square or a circle, you can't be more than 9 inches away. And you've got to be within 2 inches of the nearest model. So you can't have like one at 9 inches. You can't have 2 models both 9 inches away. Maximum they can be is 2. So I'm driving bitch for some. Fair enough, bud. That's fair enough. I'm hoping to be on Saturday. I might start doing Saturdays. I might just leave Chaos for one day. Fucker. Right, moving on. So there's the coherency thing. So let me just zoom in on this a bit so everyone can see properly. So this is the coherency thing now. So you've all got to be within 9 inches. So that guy and that guy can't be more than 9 inches apart. Now it does mean that a tip of the base and a tip of the base has to be. So you realistically you get about 10.5, 11. But yeah. But if this guy and this guy are 2 inches apart, he's dead. It's kind of the way it works. So I'm happy with that rule. I'm happy. Engagement range is now 2 inches. So these are in engagement range. These are now combating. These two. These are now fighting. Select weapons. So pistols have changed now. They're close quarters weapons, which is good because there are going to be other weapons. There are going to be other things that you can use as like. Well, they have the pistol rule that are not pistols, and it's to stop again the sweaty motherfuckers from going meh, 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 or words to that effect. Yeah, but close quarters is now what pistol used to be. Resolving attacks, which I really like. This fast roll is really good. So if you don't know the fast roll, basically what you do now is however many wounds you have to do, you roll them all. And the way you have to allocate it now is it goes on the bodyguard first and then the character. So the characters always last. So pretty much, let's say you've got unit Space Marines, you got no AP, -1 AP or -2 AP or something like that. All your 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, whatever, kill the Marines, and then whatever's left over will probably just fall on the invulnerable saves and whatnot for the major characters. So that I like that. It's fast rolling, get it out of the way, nice and quick. Moving on. So here's the sequence again. So an unmodified 1 is always failing. An unmodified 6 is always critical hitting. And then it works on the characteristics. Pretty much the same. Lethal hits has changed. Lethal hits has changed. So we're in the current edition. If you got a lethal hit, it was just an auto wound. You put it into the auto wound pile. Now you can go, ooh, I know. How about I fish, because I'm using Sternguard, for example. How about I roll to see if I get any devastating wounds? Now, you do run the risk of not actually wounding, so that lethal hit's gone to shit. So if you're going against anything that's really, really strong toughness, then you pretty much would keep the lethal hit. But if you've got a lot of them, you want to pull a few back for go for devies. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. That's the little chart people should all know. So what the result of the wound is. So if the strength is equal to the toughness, it's a 4. If the strength is greater than the toughness, it's 3. If the strength is twice the toughness, it's 2. And vice versa, if strength is less than the toughness, it's 5. And if it's half of the toughness, it's a 6. There we go. Nice and easy. Saving rolls, yep, we've still got the same. Invulnerable saves, normal saves. Feel no pain is still there. So nothing really has changed there. Keeping on going. Right, making attacks now. So they have changed it. So pretty much now if your unit... They've not really changed it. It was just an unwritten rule that we used to always do anyway. If your unit's out, you can't shoot it and stuff like that. So with this one, he's got a bolt pistol. He's within range so he can hit. Bolt to bolt, a heavy bolter they can't hit. This bolt pistol's out of range so he can't. But it's just clearing up the rules a lot of this. And then resolving attacks and who dies and stuff like that. So it's definitely worth a read, this. Get yourselves over to the Warhammer community and have a little read. Nothing really there has changed. They're just kind of showing what the sequence is. And then what the wound sequence will be in a minute. And it's working out. See how they've put, like, your 1 there's killed him. So these all had a 2-up save. A 1, he's died or she's died. A 2, a 1, they've died. They've all passed and then a 3 went straight onto that. So that's how they allocate the fast rolling. Makes the games quicker. Rather than going, right, I'll have to roll. So I've got, I don't know, a couple of Vanguard vets. And I've got a captain. Vanguard vets need 5s. The captain needs 4s. Right, I'll do it 2 at a time to see if I kill a guy. Yeah, it just stops all of that now. And the way you do it is you allocate the lowest figure first, which you fails first. And they then go on to, like, the bodyguard unit. And you select the model. It's like, right, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Mortal wounds is still exactly the same. Line of sight, again, still the same. There's a few things that where line of sight has changed. So, like, indirect fire has took a bit of a nerf. So we'll go on to indirect fire in a minute. So all of you Imperial Guard or Whirlwind players have just took a massive shit. This is all the same with the visibility. And battle round. Here we go. Right. So, now... you always have to do a battle shock test if you're below half strength. So if you started with if you're equal to or below half strength. So if you started with 10 men, you get to 5. Every round you have to roll a battle shock. All right? Have to. And if you fail, a couple of things happen. 1, you can't use any stratagems, and there is something else which we'll have a little book in a minute. I've also heard the Dark Angles rules. At the start of the turn, you have to roll a d6 on a 4 up your unit turns traitor. I know you can never trust them Dark Angles, can you? Now, the Dark Angels with Lionel Johnson, on the other hand, they're loyal to the Emperor. They are the ultimate, but it's those Dark Angles. You know when you try and have a go at someone and you fuck your own joke up? Dank, 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 dank. So here we go. So you've got start a turn, command phase, movement phase, shooting phase, charge phase, fight phase, end turn phase. All right? So, at the start, you gain your CP. And then your battle shock. So here's the battle shock, right? The active player now makes 1 battle shock roll for each unit in the army that fulfills one or both of the following conditions. The unit is currently battle shocked, so if you're still battle shocked, you still need to roll to get out of it. But you don't like your battle shocked for that round, then you're not battle shocked. Sounded good in your head. It did sound good in your head. You just put angles instead of angels. And if that unit is at or below half strength. So it used to be below, now they've added in at as well. Now it basically means that if you're battle shocked, you cannot use a stratagem on them, and you also cannot do actions as well. So it's quite serious now, battle shocked. So maybe like in 10th edition you had a unit that was battle shocked, but they were at the side and they could just complete an action. Can't do that anymore now. So you make sure you get your battle shocks done. Oh, fuck my guards, I guess. Yeah, pretty much. Then you got the end of the command phase, so like, you know, doing your command abilities and orders and shit like that. Right, Battle Shock examples. This unit has a starting strength of 3, and so not at or below half strength, but is currently Battle Shocked, so a Battle Shock roll must be made for it. If that roll succeeds, the unit is no longer Battle Shocked. So there are things that can force you to do Battle Shock tests, so chaplains close by, or big monsters or stuff like that, they can force you to take a Battle Shock test. That was actually a rule for the Blood Angels back in the day. You roll a d6 for every unit you could fall to the battery. That's cool. Looks like commissars are back on the menu, boys. Yeah. Here we go. So this unit has a starting strength of 12. It has 5 models remaining, so it's at half strength and must roll a Battle Shock. There you go. And the same for this one. This unit had a starting strength of 5. It has 2. It's below half strength and must 1. Now, it's exactly the same with vehicles. Now, obviously, you can't have a below starting strength of 1. It's all based on the wounds. So this has a wounds characteristic of 11. It's got 3 remaining. It's below half strength, so it has to take a Battle Shock test as well. All right. Then you got your movement phase as well. So you've got remain stationary, normal move, advanced move, fall back move, which slightly has changed, disembark move, and ingress move. So a lot of these moves now that are going to affect you, whether you used to have you roll this to do this and you roll that, it's all now hazardous. Everything's hazardous. Now hazardous has also changed. Hazardous now is on a 1 and a 2 you fail. It used to be a 1. It's now 2. Battle Shock is quite hard to get out of. Then I see units like chaplains and commissars being used more often. Yes, I agree. But yeah, hazardous now has changed as well. So hazardous, you fail it on a 1 or a 2, and it's not D3 anymore. It's just a straight 1. Everyone that fails, boom, takes 1. So, and they've now put hazardous into a few things. So like desperate escape attempts, when your transport blows up. Hazardous weapons. So there's quite a few things that have hazardous going in it. Moving on. So here's some of your examples. So remain stationary. Yeah. Now, one of the good things is that a lot of units would remain stationary for heavy. Heavy's changed slightly now. You can move 3 inches and you still get that benefit from heavy. But yeah, advanced move still a D6. Fallback move. So here we go. So a desperate escape attempt. Otherwise, you must select this mode, make a hazardous roll for each model in your unit, and then you suffer 1 mortal wound. So hazardous is now not a death sentence for Hellblasters anymore. Very true. It's 1 mortal wound, but you still have to do it on all the models. So if you get 2 1s, then 1 dies. But yeah, it's a good shout. That they're not. It's not a death sentence, so they kind of win a little bit, so you've still got more models, but you're not shooting with them models who don't die, do you know what I mean? But yeah, hazardous now is just 1 mortal wound. Shooting phase, nothing's really changed all that much apart from the terrain side of things, the -1 to your ballistic skill for being in cover, and I think that's about it, really. Close quarters as well. Close quarters has changed. Actually, fucking indirect fire has changed as well. So there's quite a lot that's changed for shooting. So assault shooting. So if you've got assault weapons which you can advance charge and shoot, then yep, you're fine with that one. Close quarters is now the new keyword for pistol. So obviously, if you're in combat, you can still use your pistols. So if you're in engagement range of anything, you can still shoot with your pistols. So don't forget that. A lot of people I've played against forgot about that. If you're in combat, the reason why your models have pistols, if you're in close combat and you're fighting, in your shooting phase, you can still shoot them with your pistol. So imagine you're fighting with your left hand or your right hand, and suddenly you just reach for your gun, tries to shoot them. Don't forget to do that when you're in a fight. Shadow of War finally might do something. Yes. Close quarter shooting. So you can shoot the other people, and obviously monsters and vehicles can shoot you as well, because that's the big guns never tire thing. So they've changed big guns never tire to close quarter shooting. So moving on, indirect shooting. This is the thing now that's gone really, really fucked up. If you've got a whirlwind sat right at the back, and you're shooting at a unit that's behind cover, where you were shooting, you had a ballistic skill of 3, and because it was indirect, it went to 4. Now goes to a 6. Yes, indirect fire is on a 6. If that unit is visible to another one of your units, drops it to 5. It's kind of like the Tau thing, where it can spot someone and it improves it. So indirect fire's got shit. Indirect fire went massively on the nerf. So yeah, as you can see here, the target has the benefit of cover against it. You cannot reroll hits as well, so you can't do like, oh, command reroll. Can't do it. An unmodified hit roll of 1 to 5 fails unless your unit remains stationary this turn and the target is visible. So if it's remained stationary, you'll get heavy, and if it's visible, you'll be able to see it. But a 1 to 3 always fails, no matter what. The best you can ever do is a 4, and that means it's got to be visible to another unit and you're not moved and you've got the heavy keyword. That's the only way you can get a 4, which is better, but it's a few things that have got to stack up, and you can't reroll. Right, charge phase. We all know the charge because the charge has been fuck your artillery. Yeah, pretty much, mate. Yeah, I think the guard are taking some big hits in this one. The charge phase, as we all know now, is engagement range is 2 inches, so as long as you're within 2 inches, it's fine. Deep strike has changed to 8 inches, and there is a reason why deep strike has changed to 8 inches. I found that out today. Deep strike has changed to 8 inches, but you've still got to make a 9 to get in there, and the reason why it's changed is for melter. So most melters are 18-inch range, and when you were deep striking to 9.01, you couldn't get your melter 2. So no one was taking melter stuff, but now it's good. Now it's 8. Now you're 8.1 inches away. You still get your melter, but you've got to make 9 to charge. And that was the reason why deep strike went to 8. There you go, everyone. Fallback moves are the same. Charges are the same. If you declare a charge, you just roll, and then if you've got 3 units around, like similar to what it shows here. So I'm charging from here. I've got them. I've got that. So that's a 7-inch circumference. They're just 8, so I need an 8. They're in, and they're in. I roll the dice. As you can see there, I got a 7. So it's like, right, I'll hit into any of them. Now with these, you won't be able to get them because you've got to move. You've got to go up, across, down, and back. So that's like 12 inches there. But you could have charged these. So yeah, that's how the charges changed slightly, but that's been covered quite a lot. Pretty much know that. Now, fights first has changed. So fights first has changed. From my understanding, because it doesn't really make it very clear in this, so I'm waiting to see it. The unit that charges gets fight first automatically, and the unit that charges gets priority. So if a unit that charges into a fights first unit, the charger still fights first. It would only then be in the second battle round or third battle round if he's still in combat where the fights first would win or go first. Which is a bit of a pain in the ass for people like Lucius the Eternal, Fulgrim when he uses command point stratagem, Lion, Judicia. You see a lot of people fucking Judicias off now and switching to lieutenants. So yeah, fights first has changed a little bit. Now, is there going to be something like the Lion might get a rule where it says he gets fights first regardless of what any main rules say? I can see something like that coming, but I'd also like the Lion to get the cleave keyword, which will give him, extra attacks based on the units, like the melee version of Blast. Now, the piling move is quite nice. So the piling move, let's say, for example, if they got that picture, which is... Yeah, right, here's a picture, okay. So, you've got these charge into this, kill it, you make an desperate escape attempt, and jump out the back of the model. You jump out the back here. Because this Demon Prince here has destroyed the target, these can make a piling into this unit and twat them as well. So the whole piling thing is actually pretty nice now. So you've got to really plan your stratagem, because if you go in at like a rhino with a couple of wounds, and you think, right, I should be able to take it out with something big, so I'll charge him with that, but then I can overrun and smash into whatever gets out the back. So, and they still then have to take a hazardous because the tank's blown up. Which is what rule is that called? I can't remember what that rule is. So here we go. Resolve fights first combats. At the start, starting with the player whose turn it is, plays alternate, selecting one friendly fights first unit that is eligible to fight. And that unit is selected to fight C below. So, fights first always goes first, but it's based on if there's 2 people with fights first, it's whoever's turn it is. Moving down. So that's all pretty much the same. The piling, as I said, is brilliant. I do like that piling move. When a unit makes an overrun fight, its model can be moved such that an enemy unit that were unengaged becomes engaged. Such enemy units become engaged to fight this phase and may, if they're able to fight next, they are fight's first units. So they basically overrun and start piling in and start battering. So here you go, here's an example. That's the one I was waiting for. Right. So this Demon Prince here has done the normal fight and destroyed the Rhino. Alright. These sisters here have done an emergency disembark move. Right, so they passed all the hazardous, but they're all out the back. Now, they can go to like 3 inches, so they could have went all the way over here. So whoever's done this is an idiot. So they could have moved right back here, making it harder for these to come in. But pretty much, because these have charged and not fought yet, they can then charge into these and hack these to bits. So they can wipe out the Rhino and the occupants in one go. And then you have the overrun fight. So then you can jump in, do the fight, and wipe some of them out, and then fight back as well. So I really like that, the fact that you're not just charging one unit, not being able to fight because your ally has wiped out the transport, and then the others are out the back going, nah, fuck you. Now you can just, straight in. And I think it's 3 inches is your overrun. So you just smash into the back of them. Then you got your consolidate, so again, that's 3 inches either towards an enemy or towards an objective. That's the only way you can consolidate. Exactly the same as 10th edition. So as you can see there, they've consolidated around, and the Demon Prince has consolidated onto the objective. So that's still the same as 10th. So I want to. I tell you what, I'm gonna have a chat crusade. I want to see if you can print these bastions out, these pieces, because I want to make a big bastion thing. There was also another thing I was looking at that I wanted to see if you could print. I can't remember what it is though now. I thought about it before. Moving on to some place and terrain. So we all know the terrain now has changed, and it's all the objectives are pretty much based on terrain that the Games Workshop do. So you've got light terrain. So here we go. So you've got exposed, you've got light, and you've got dense. These are all the terrains. So this is what the terrain does. So if you've got light terrain, or exposed terrain, I should say, like craters, razor wire, you just do your normal move over them. Okay. Light terrain are like barricades, low walls, and dense terrain are buildings, ruins, stuff like that. Okay. So you place them on the terrain map. So they're dense terrain, they're dense terrain. That's light terrain because you can just hop over the top of it because of the size. And this is what it means. So exposed and light terrain, all models can move horizontally and vertically through exposed and light terrain features. So infantry, beasts, swarm, and mobile models can move horizontally through dense terrain features. So it's like there's a door and someone just booted it through and they're walking and they can get through. But obviously monsters, tanks, stuff like that can't. Other models can move horizontally through dense terrain features, providing that all sections of the terrain feature that would be moving, that the moving model's base would move through. So as long as the base can fit through it, you're basically fine. Other than that, you can move vertically over it. Like you've got this new jump pack move now, which is take to the skies, which you can just straight over the top. So yeah, there's a few things that have changed with the terrain. So as you can see there, he can't get through this because it's dense terrain. He's got to go around. Well, these guys, because it's infantry, they can get through it, which I think is a really good move because it makes sense. They can climb, for fuck's sake. I mean, he can as well, but he's carrying a big fucking axe, so probably not. And the base is too big. How is he going to climb with his feet stuck to a base? But yeah, so they can jump up on top of dense terrain. He can jump over it. So it just affects your move. It reduces how far total forward you go. So you go forward 2 inches, up 2 inches, along 2 inches, down, da-da-da. Benefit of cover has now changed, as we all know, so it worsens your ballistic skill by 1. So if you've got stealth and you're in cover, does that mean you get minus 2 to your ballistic skill shooting at you? Do we reckon? Does it top up like that? But that does mean stealth units now have a big advantage. So where it was originally just getting AP, you better buy 1 AP. Now it's worse, you better buy 1 ballistic skill. So orcs and, guard and all the shit shooting ones, like shooting you on 5s and 6s. So you're just dancing, wait. Hidden, you can't be shot at all. So if you're inside a dense terrain feature, you can't be shot at. even with actually, I wonder if that works for indirect. I'll have to have a little look. But unless you shoot that turn, so if you in your turn of shot, you've give yourself away, so you then can be shot at. Moving on. There you go. So this gives you an idea of benefit of cover. So you've got the tank there being shot at by some Tau. That will be worse by 1 ballistic skill because part of it is behind the terrain. These are in the terrain feature, so they get -1 to the ballistic skill as well. But these are not, so these can be shot fine. And then same with this side. So these guys can't see them on the opposite side of the terrain, which is exactly the same. But these guys can see these because they're in the terrain. But they can't see that because it's too far. And the 15-inch thing. Because they haven't shot and they're outside of the 15-inch, they can't shoot at them. Even though they can see them and they're stood there waving and dancing because, they just can't see them. The solid stuff. Now, this is the rule I really like. So if you've got a tiny little gap there like that, you can't shoot through it. But if you've got a massive open window, you can be shot at. Sure, yes. So units A and C are visible to each other because of this massive gap here. So they can be shot at. Even though it's a dense terrain feature, you can still shoot through it. Because the gap is more than 3 inches from the ground level. So basically they're up high. And there is another rule that I've seen as well, which is when you're up high, which is absolutely brilliant. Because they'd get an advantage shooting down at this. Which we should be coming on to in a minute. Terrain objectives, we'll go through that another time because we kind of know what we're doing with that for your OC. Here we go. So yeah, you've got all the OC rules, which we already know. That's not changed at all. Stratagems. So here's all the stratagems now. Some of the stratagems have changed names. So Heroic Intervention has changed as well. So you don't have to wait until your units charging past you. If they stand still, it's longer. You can just charge them. You can just do a Heroic Intervention if they're within 6 inches, I think it is. So at the end of your opponent's charge phase, one friendly unengaged unit within 12 inches of one or more enemy units. You can select a vehicle unit if it's a character walker unit. You resolve the charge, and whilst doing so, before making the charge roll, you must select one of the following. Leap to defend. So when selecting charge target, you can only select enemy units that have made a charge move this phase and within the maximum distance, or into the fray. When making a charge roll, if the result is greater than a 6 after modifiers, change it to a 6. You can select any target. Sorry, when selecting targets, you can select any enemy target that are within 6 inches of the unit within that maximum distance. So you can do either or. You've got a unit here that have just been charged. You're stood here. You can either go, right, I'm going to help them out by charging into the back of these and heroically intervene, or, ooh, there's someone quite hard here. He's right close. Boom. Go into him instead. And then that might affect everything the OC'd a lot. So that's a big change, which I quite like. The key stratagems are the same, apart from a few of them changed the name. Command reroll has changed. No, it hasn't. Sorry, command reroll hasn't changed. Explosives has changed because that used to be the grenades keyword. So I'm wondering if they're now going to add extra little things in it. So pretty much select one explosives grenades model in your unit. Select one unengaged enemy unit within 8 inches of that visible. Roll a d6 on a 4 up. That enemy suffers 1 mortal wound. So pretty much, there's only one then that you can do. That's shit then if that's a... Hang on a minute. In your shooting phase, one friendly unengaged explosive grenade unit is eligible to shoot and did not make an advance move this turn. Right, that's changed. Select one model in your unit. Select one unengaged enemy unit with 8 inches visible to that model. Roll a d6. For each 4 up, that enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound. So I think the wording on that's wrong. I think it's select one. It can't just be one guy throwing a grenade. I thought it was the full fucking unit. Then that's going to need rewording. Doesn't make sense, does it? Yeah, 6 up to a maximum of 6, isn't it? Yeah, it's just worded wrong. Epic challenge. Same. Character gets precision. You can fight a character. Crushing impact. That's the new tank shock one. Roll a d6 equal to your toughness. Unit suffers 1 mortal wound for each 5 up to a maximum of 6. Insane bravery. Roll a 6 times D6 dice. What, grenade? Come back to that one in a sec. Insane bravery. You basically, the unit is automatically successful, so you can pay a CP and on battle shock someone. Moving down, rapid ingress. The rapid ingress now is at the end of your opponent's movement phase, which is good. You can ingress in, whether that be strategic. It doesn't have to necessarily be deep strike now. You can come on from the side of the board and stuff like that. Smoke has changed to smoke screen, which gives you the benefit of cover. You get to roll 6 dice, is it? Yeah, just doesn't make it clear on that one. Fire Overwatch. Now, Fire Overwatch has changed. You can only fire Overwatch at the end of your opponent's movement phase now, not charges. One friendly unengaged unit, excluding Titanic. If Valrak's watching, you fucking blurt. Titanics can't shoot, so when he used Overwatch all the time at me, blasting all my men, it's like, yeah, it's because you can't do it. Your unit shoots using snap shooting. So snap shooting basically means that it's it's only 24 inches, and it's an unmodified roll of 6, irrespective of the ballistic skills, and you cannot re-roll hits. So you can't use another CP to re-roll hits. Heroic intervention we've just done. Counter-offensive. One friendly unit. So this is at the end of the opponent's fight phase. One friendly unit eligible to fight gets fight's first ability. That's an interesting one. But that's 2 CP. That was quite expensive. Then you've got all the actions. So deploy device. It tells you how to do all them. I'm not really that fussed about them yet. I'll watch a few videos on that before learning all them. And what else is there? Here we go. Right. Moving monsters and vehicles. So each time you make a normal or advanced move with a unit, monster or vehicle models in that unit can be moved through. Can move through friendly or enemy models, excluding other monsters and vehicles. All right, that's cool. Okay. Each time you make a normal or advanced move with a unit, monster or vehicle models in that unit can be moved through. Can be moved through friendly and enemy models. Wording on these is either my dyslexia or fucking the word. Frame. This is a new one. Some models do not have bases, so they are like rhinos and land raiders and stuff like that. Yeah, it's about the rotation. We spoke about that one earlier. Shooting at engaged monsters and vehicles. So you subtract 1 from the hit roll, which is the same as now, apart from pistols. So if you've got a unit with a couple of plasma pistols and you're engaged with a monster or vehicle, shoot them. Shoot them! Yeah, -1 to the hit roll, -1 to the hit roll for shooting out. So that's still the same. As the vehicle is engaged, blast weapons cannot target it, but you can target other unengaged units. So you can't. It's the same thing. You can't shoot a blast weapon into combat. That's been a thing for a while. Transport capacity. Yeah, states it. Embarking states it. You can now each model unit within 3 inches of that transport. So this is when you're embarking into it. So it's anything between 3 inches. Disembarking is pop out the same, but also you get the desperate escape. The rapid disembarkation, which is the mortals now. The hazardous. Sorry. Here we go. What's this one now? I think this is kind of the same. Yeah. So it's just saying how the disembark move works. So rapid disembark. So it's if that transport has made a normal ingress move this phase, you must select this mode. So I think with a rapid one, what's it saying? Yeah, you're not eligible to declare a charge for a rapid one. Tactical one. If that transport has remained stationary, has not been selected to move this phase, you can select your unit, which then allows you to make a normal or advanced move. And then combat disembark, you have to roll a hazardous roll for each model. So it's basically, the scenario is you've got a rhino, it's surrounded, you're getting out, so you're running through the people. So you might be getting hacked and stuff like that. So pretty much you have to do a hazardous roll, then they're out, but they're battle shocked as well, so you can't use any abilities on them. but they can fight. And then emergency disembarkation, as you can see now, that has changed to hazardous roles. So 1s and 2s, they're mortals, and they're battle shocked. So as you can see, battle shocked is getting very, very big. Leader and support, so they get their roles afterwards. And it also, as well, if the unit had an ability, so like say the captain give them sustained, the lieutenant give them lethals, the bodyguard gave them reroll hits or something daft like that. The bodyguard all die. They don't lose that +1 to roll. Sorry, I can hear someone shouting in the background. Kids shouting in the background. You cannot select a leader. If you're going like strength versus toughness, you can't select the leader's toughness over the bodyguard's toughness. It has to be the bodyguard's toughness first, or else that just make things too hard. I think that's the same. Psyche is now getting a little bit better as well. So I think because they're spells, they don't get affected by the ballistic skill change. And yeah, that's the same. That's the same. Where is that? Oh, surge move. So this is new. So you've noticed at the end of 10th, a lot of these surge moves start coming out. So a surge move is the unit's not battle shot, not engaged, and what it can do is select the closest enemy unit to the surge target. Each model must end the move in engagement range with the surge target if possible. Each model that cannot end its move in engagement range with the surge target must end its move as close as possible to the surge target. Your unit cannot be engaged with one or more enemy units for that were not the surge target. You cannot move again this phase. So pretty much, if a unit moves close to you, you can surge into them. That's all that pretty much moves. So let's say it here. So Unit A shoots. So that's this unit up here. Destroys 2 models from B, which is this unit here. B has the ability that allows it to make a surge move of D6 after the enemy is shot. If one or more models were destroyed by those attacks, the active player rolls a D6, resulting in a 4. Unit B makes a surge move. Each of its surviving models makes another 4-inch move towards the closest enemy unit, which is Unit C, and it ends in engagement range with it. So basically, you get shot at, you can then charge something else to get in combat range. Random messages. Fly seems to be quite good. Now you can do what's called take to the sky. So you're -2 off your total distance. So you can basically just fly over things. So yeah, taken to the sky. So where it would have a 14-inch move normally, you can jump over all of these, but you can only do a 12-inch move, which is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Saves you having to worry about going, right, what's the distance from there to there? What's that to that? What's that to that? Now you just go, right, I'm here. I should do 14 inches. I can now do 12. Right, I'll go there. It's making the game faster. I like that. I love this. They've now actually stated, because there was a lot of contention over aura abilities, they've now specifically said the model who emits the aura is also in range of its own aura. So abilities, grease pieces back. Abilities that affect models or units that stand in within range of an aura ability are tagged with the word aura. While a model is in an aura ability, is on the battlefield, it's always within range of its own aura ability. So there's a lot of contention with, and I noticed this when Warhammer Plus did, who is the best, like key model, like the Lion, Guilliman, Abaddon, blah, 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 blah. When they did the Lion's fighting, they never chose his aura, because the Lion has a 4 up field no pain against mortals, or a 3 up field no pain against mortals, something like that. Which they could have selected because they were going against someone who dished out a lot of dev wounds, but they never did, and the Lion lost. And there was a lot of contention about it, going, well, people saying, well, you never used the aura properly, and this, that, and the other. So yeah, if you have a model that has an aura, he is also, or she is, affected by the aura, which is wonderful. Moving on. This is it. Plunging fire. I'm talking about this on stream before, asking was it a new thing? So, the attacking model in the selection is of the terrain is in on the never mind. Let me start this again. Each time a model makes a ranged attack that targets a visible unit containing one or more models on the ground level. If one or more of the following conditions apply, improve the ballistic skill characteristics of that attack by 1. The attacking model in the selection of a terrain feature is 3 inches or more in height. So that's this one over here. Okay. The attacking model is towering keyword and is targeting within 12 inches. So pretty much, because these are got the high ground Anakin, and because he's taller, these guys can't win because they have the high ground. So this should be called the Obi-Wan Kenobi rule. I am officially coining this. Plunging fire is the Obi-Wan rule. You can't win Anakin. I have the higher ground. So you get +1 to your ballistic skills. In case you're wearing a little going, bah, 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 it's just me, lad. Yeah, so don't forget to put your Monday minis in. If you're here as well and you haven't put your Monday minis in, do your Monday minis. So yeah, I'm happy with that. That's quite a good one. That's actually a brand new one, which I'm really happy about. Flying seems to be a lot better now. There's no hovering, no picking flying around the map now. It just works a little bit better. So hopefully they're going to bring some bits back for flyers, because that'd be nice. And you got the reference guide down here now. These are the last ones. So some new things have appeared. You cannot duplicate abilities as well. So if you've got Scout 6 and he's got Scout 8, you just pick 8. So if someone's got Sustain 1 and someone's got Sustain 2, it's not Sustain 3, you just pick one. Anti, we all know what Anti is. Blast, we know what Blast is. Assault. Cleave is good. Cleave is basically a melee version. Overall, it has got more flavour and more stuff will come out. There's still all the individual rules for the individual factions yet. These are just the basics. So Cleave X I like, which is basically Blast for melee weapons. Close Quarters is new to Pistol. Deep Strike, we know. Devastating Wounds, Deadly Demise. So they're all still the same. Firing Deck, Extra Attacks, Feel No Pain. Hazardous has changed. It's now a 1 or a 2 instead of a 1. And it's 1 Mortal Wound instead of D3. Fights First, he still fights first, but if you get charged, it's not fights first. Till the second round. Hi, Nigel. Heavy, Infiltrator's Lance. Hovers change. That's the subtract 2 from your maximum distance now. Leader, Lethal Hit. Lethal Hits has changed, yes. So Lethal Hits. So you've got a unit of Stern Guard who get lethals, and they're being led by a lieutenant. The lieutenant gives them lethals. So then you shoot, you get 6s, you get lethals, you can't shoot your devastating shots. You can now choose to either take the lethal as an auto wound or fish for those devastating wounds by taking the chance that you may miss the wound roll, but you may get some devastatings. So, yeah, I like that rule. Indirect fire, we've just talked about. That took a nerf and a half. Lone Op, can't be shot within 12. Cannot be targeted by indirect fire. And they're now changing Lone Op X. So they will change. Some models will be Lone Op from a big distance. Some will be a small distance, which are the ones you want. One Shot's still the same. Melter is still the same, but obviously that Deep Strike has changed to help the Melter. Pistols is now Close Quarters. Precision's the same. Scout's the same. Psychic has changed slightly. Rapid Fire's the same. Stealth now is the benefit of cover. So it's -1 to the ballistic skills. I just want to know if it stacks. Does stealth stack? Because I've read it just said there things can't stack, but can stealth stack with benefit of cover? So if you stealth in behind a unit, you get, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Sustained is still the same. Support, heavy, super heavy walker. Hopefully they get better rules for the Titans. Dan could be so happy. Torrent, Twin Link, they're the same. There you go. And that's pretty much it. There we go. Sorry, I was rambling on then a bit. Hopefully people, you know, stuck with it and didn't fall asleep. But yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Found a new love for your stealthy boys. That's it. Now, anything with stealth, if you were getting shot at, and you got better by -1, it wasn't that much. Like, someone shot you with MP -3, you're a Space Marine, 5s instead of 6, you're still probably going to die. But now it's instead of hit me on 3s, hit me on 4s, you now 4s and 5s. It's going to change the game. And I think I might be pulling out my Knight Army and having a go at that. My Imperial Knight Army with the towering thing with the Obi-Wan rule. Shooting down. There's the high ground. Tau stealth suit meta incoming. Yeah, anyone doing Tau? Right, so that's them done. What else? Marble races. We have to do marble races. Right, give me 1 sec. Let's see what this message is all about then. Some people go on stupid fucking rants on messages for no reason. You've got some maybe. What? Say what? Right. Let's do. Should we do the marble race and get it out of the way, and then we can do Carbanda? What time is it? Yeah, let's do the marble races. We've got a lot of marble races. Right. Can one of the mods go into Discord? Do a big shout out saying Marble Race, come and type in chat. Pretty please. Marble Race, come and type in chat. So we'll do the Marble Race now. So we got the Marble Race for the t-shirt and the 80 quid. The way I'm going to do it, because I don't fancy doing about 14 fucking races. So the way I'm going to do it, or maybe is maybe. All right, okay. Way I'm going to do it now, just to save so much time because there's so many races, whoever comes first in the race gets the voucher. Whoever comes second in the race gets the t-shirt. Fucking so much easier. Right, giveaways, active chatters, members and mods. So if you're not a member, yeah, let everyone know it's race time. Type in chat if you are a green name or a blue name. Type in chat. Hola. Type in chat. Type in chat. Or become a member and then type in chat. Because it's for green names only and blue names. Now, some of you were members yesterday and were here, so I have counted them. So don't worry. Yours wouldn't have been blue yesterday. It might have been green. But yeah, there was some people yesterday. I'll just show you now. I've mixed all them up. 1 sec. Yeah, so there was people yesterday who did type in chat. So you got Michael Hadley, you got Luna, you got Dank, Skeleton, MX, Wilson, Trucker Gaming Mike, Jits, Michael Riley, me, Nigel, Grease Piece, Capra. So all of you guys from yesterday are all in. And as you can see from here, I've mixed all the names up. I went into a program and mixed them all up. So everyone has got a mixie of names now. So pretty much all I need now is I've got space for 23 names. 23 names maximum. So type in chat, everyone. So far we have 8 eligible. Type. If you want to become a member and type in chat, you can do. But it's marble time. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races. Top 10 from each of them. We'll go into the final. I'll times you all by 10, so it'll be 700 marbles. Boom, done. I don't even know if marbles needs a fucking update, actually. Let me check. That's where I'll balls up now. Steam. Type in chat. Type in chat if you're a green or a grey. Everyone's now grey. Yesterday you were all green. Got to make yourselves member. Gift members. I'll turn the adverts off. Gift your memberships. Right, let me see if there's an update for marbles on. Holy shit, the amount of stuff I've got to update shows I haven't played on a PC for it. Oh yeah, marbles on stream. There is an update. Right, let's do that update. 46 megabytes. yeah. It's patching. It's just taking a while to patch. Type in chat. So far, we've got 8 eligible entries. We need more eligible entries. Where's all the people who got memberships yesterday? Where is Space Denny? Where is there's fucking loads here. There's loads that are. There's Daka, was Capra, was Dead. Oh, Capra's in here. Perky, Ziggy. Where are all these people? Where are you all? Right, where the fuck's Marble? Where's that just gone? Oh, here we go. Right, pause that. Close that. Marble's on stream. Open it up. Couple more minutes, and then I'm gonna. Hang on a second. Let me just ask, is this person pissed? Are you pissed? It's an easy question. Right, hang on. Mute. 8 hours. Stop it going me next to me. What's this shit? Right. Everyone type in chat. What the fuck? Why are you opening stupid fucking... Oh, wait. Race. We'll go with this one. Right. So let's try and find... So everything's been reset. I don't think anything will be here. Favourites? Yeah, they've all gone. Right, so we need to find... Are there any here from... There you go, Nigel's chatting. Have we done anything... What was his name? Alex. No. Right, so we need to find a map that's not doesn't take very long, but has got a decent elimination. 99's a bit too much. Only 98. 3 minutes is too long. Right. There you go. So we'll add that to favourites and we'll try that one. Just in case that's crap. We'll try that one as well. So we got 2 in the favourites. So we'll try this one first. Right. So keep chatting away. Because these are all here. Here we go. This is them all here. So we've got MX, me, Luna, Nigel, Michael, Dank, Truck Again, Mike, Grease Piece. Any more? Any more for any more? 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Your green name. I don't think we're going to have any more chats. I think we've not had a chat for ages, have we? Fuck it, let's go now. Right. Copy all eligible entries. Go over to here. Paste them in there. So there we go. So we got, in the last race, we got 984. So file... download, CSV, done. Right. So, let me just get this up. My downloads file. Move that over to here. So, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 races. 6 races. 6 races. Right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to do this one. And what we're going to do is we're going to add names. Right, we're going to clear that one. We're going to open. I'm going to do that one. So as you can see, everyone is muddled up. Because originally it was... Everyone had... Is that too loud, by the way? That's a bit better. Yeah, so everyone originally had like 50 names and stuff like that. So everyone's been mixed up completely now. So we got 1,000 here. Bots. 1,000. Alright, we're going to do Crazy Tragic Challenge. Let's do this one. First race. Better get my phone ready to take pictures because I'm going to have to type everyone's name out in a minute as well. Right, let's have a quick look at the... Oh, it looks alright, this one, actually. Right, are we ready? Give me a thumbs up in chat if you're ready for the first preliminary. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a big thumbs. 2 thumbs fresh. Are we ready? Trying to remember the controls now. Good to go. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's go. And we're off. Just turn the volume up slightly. Moving down here then. So this is the first preliminary. So it's the top 10 going to the final. So we're going around the whirly-durly. There you go. Balls have been spat forward. Here we go. Balls are being flung everywhere in everyone's face. Shit, wrong button. Trying to keep up with it. Yeah, wrong button. Let me just get to the end. This is too fast for me, this. So far we got Michael in the lead. Michael's winning the way. No, Dank is now in the lead. Michael's in the lead. Dank is in the lead. So here's the final here. So here's the finish line. Michael Hadley's in the lead. Walker's in the lead. Walker's not in the lead. Then you got Michael Hadley, Dank. There's the finishing line. Who will be first in? Has anyone dropped in yet? That's the button I wanted. Because people will either be flung into it. Oh, I thought I was the first winner. Oh, no, not yet. Oh. No. There you go. Trucker Gaming Mike is first. Dank second. Now, this is only preliminary. It's not what you win. But we need 10. We need 10. Look at all these deaths here now. Oh, here's a few more coming in. There we go. There is the top 10. Dank, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. There you go. No, it wasn't. It was 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. There you go. There's the first race. Are we happy with this one? Well, tough we're going to have to be. Right. So back to main menu. Dank's got a few in the final. He's got to be happy with that. So race. Community, favourites. That one. Right. Bots, 1,000. So what I need to do now is add names. Clear that. Open race number 2. Hang on, what one did I open then? There we go. Open. Here we go. So you'll notice every so often as well there will be a type in chat one. So finish that one. 1,000 play. So what I'll have to do now is fly across to the finish line. So let's see who gets into the final of that. So that was race 2. So I'm just going to leg it to the finishing line. Because it does take a while to get there. Oh shit, where is he going? So far, Dank's got top 3. Here we go. People are being fired across now. Shooting in the face. Trucker Gaming Mike. It's almost a rerun of the last one. So here comes everyone catching me up now. There's the finishing line. Got these hammers tossing people off. Everyone's in for a good night. Here we go. So here's Dank. Oh, Dank's slipping through. Oh, he's slipping through again. Oh, he stopped. There's another Dank. He's just stuck there. He's not moving. Has he got the speed to get through? Is he going to be flung in? 2 of Danks. No, both of them died. Who else we got coming in? Oh, MX nearly snuck one in the back there. Michael Hadley drops. MX. No. There we go. Got to get a few in now. Here comes everyone else. So there's Grease Pieces got one in the final. Dank's got another one. Then we've got Dank with another one. Michael Hadley. Who else have we got? We've got Michael Hadley, Dank, Michael Hadley, and Eternal Crusader. Ooh. Ooh. There's a few in there. Nice. Dank there's got another 4. Dank's got another 4. Get out, Dank. If Dank wins, I'm calling cheating here. Right, race. Community favourites. Tragic disaster. Let's add the name. So add name. Clear that one. Open. This is now... We've done that one, done that one. We're on this one now. We've got a different one now. Oops, shit, cancel that. Here we go. Bots 1,000. Let's go. 2 in for Grease Piece. See, there's no Tallahassee ones, though. It's a shame, that. Right, I'm just going to make my way right to the very end. Before I start. Not to the very end, but you know what I mean. Get most of the way across. There we go. So we're on the way. It's quite a good one, this one. I'm quite happy I found this one. The only thing, when they reset the seasons, you lose all your favourites. Look at this big fucker. Right, we'll hang fire here because the end's only there. So who we got in the lead now, son? So we got Dank, Michael, Eternal Crusader. Switch around, Walker. You had Drox in there as well. Walker's took a couple of deaths. Oop, too far. There we go. Oop, too high. So we'll just park here and keep our eye out. Let's see what happens. So we've got Dank in the lead again. Grease Pieces now. Amy's there. MX is there as well. You got Trucker Gaming Mike sneaking in there. MX is still there. Skeleton's got a few in there as well. And here they come now. So you've got Amy in the lead. This guy called Tallahassee's a freeloader, though. Crusader. Oh, didn't quite make it. Grease Piece. Oh, Walker come flying there. So we got a few. MX. No, doesn't make it. Now here we go. A few are going to be flung in now. So here we go. Grease Piece has got one in there. Wilson's got one in there as well. Walker's got one in. Who else is going to make one in here? Dank's just got another 2. Michael Hadley. Dank's got another one. Michael Hadley. Dank's got another one. Michael Hadley. Fuck me. You couldn't do that, could you? Wow. So there we go. That's race number 3 out. Right. That's halfway through the races now. So race. Community favourites. He thinks it's a 2-horse race. He thinks this too. Add names. Clear that one. Open. So this is now race number 3 of 6. So we've got some other names in here now. There's not many Danks. I think the spinny thing. There's me. I'm in there as well. I think the other thing, Matt, I just put them in for 2 donkeys. Right, here we go. Let's do another one. Do you prefer the marble races or to spin the wheels? What do you prefer? So we'll start a bit earlier this time. So you got a few other names in there. You got Jits, you got Dying Ryan, you got Drox, Jits again, Walker, Crusader, Marbles. Okay. Just jinxed it now. A few other names in there. You got Trucker Gaming Mike in there as well. He's got one in the final. Everyone's saying Marbles. Okay. So we got Danks losing a few here. Mind you, he did have 1,000 yesterday. He did get 1,000 in a race. So here they all come. Here they all come. Look at all them balls. Not seen that many balls since the Bukkake party that Dank went to. He was the centre of attention. So here we go. What's going to happen with these guys up here? They're all going to be flung into this thing. Don't forget, if you're still here, to get your models in member models. Or Monday Minis. Not member models. We don't do member models here. We do Monday Minis. Oh, Dank snuck one in from behind. It was that small, we didn't feel it. Oh, not another one. Not another one. Not another one. Top 4. 6. He's got 6 of them out of that one. Okay, now, Dank. Dank, remember what we said? We're splitting it half each, remember? Right. Okay, 2 more races before the final. Number 6. So 1,000 again. Thanos says, I am inevitable. Alright. Let's get moving back again. Let's start. Dank is doping his marbles. Yeah, it's like his cheat dice. He says chaos is the cheat. But maybe it's him. We're nearly there. Let's head this way. Oh, where am I going? The controls on this are such a pain in the ass. Oh, there we go. That's the one I wanted. Why is there no music anymore? Here we go. We're here. Dank has paid the marble race. Well, he did gift a lot throughout the month in fairness, so it is kind of a pay-to-win thing. So if you've got a lot of marbles in it, I mean, I'm pretty sure Michael Hadley could attest to this, that if you got a lot of marbles in the race, you got a better chance of winning. You've seen me dice rolls. I have seen your dice rolls. You rolled quite well. Some might say, too well. Oh, Dank's got one in already. Already. Who else are we going to get in? All right, I think Walker's going to get in. Dank's got another one. Michael Hadley. Dank's got another one. Fuck me. Who else we got? MX is in there. MX has got 2. MX has got 2. Walker's got a couple. Michael Hadley's in there as well with a couple. There we go. Right, last one. Yeah. Odds on Dank's going to win. But we've seen it before where it was like someone had 2 and they won. So we've seen it before. Right. Let us add the last race. So clear that open. Number 7. So this is 984 now. This is 984 marbles. All right. Here we go. You've won with less, you have? Yeah, you've won. So this is the last race, and this is everyone who's typed tonight in chat as well. This is everyone who's typed tonight in chat. So here we go. Here we go. Dank's got a lot in the top 10 there, but being at the beginning at this stage is not always good. You kind of need to be up here, so you get... Looks like when you're here, you kind of get blasted straight into that thing. So that you want to realistically get up here. Let's see if anyone gets up here and what happens. Let's see what happens. People are being flung everywhere. Here we go. We got Dank. We got Michael. We got Grease Piece there as well. We got Dank's free one there as well. Fucking hell. There you go. Everyone's in the top run now. Is anyone going to be portaled over to this side? Let's head to the finishing line and have a look. So it looks like you get pushed through a portal. So here we go. We're on to the final race now. We're at the final furlong. We got Grease Piece. We got MX. We got Walker. We got Michael Hadley. MX again. We got Dank. We got Michael Hadley, Grease Piece, Michael Hadley, and Wilson. They are the current top 10, and that changes every second. MX is... Oh, Jesus Christ, I don't know who that was. Dank's had one flying through. Walker, Dank. Oh, there's a few over that side. Drox has come through for a sneaky one. Who else have we got? We got MX. Yes, MX. Amy. MX. Walker. MX again. Michael. Dank. Drox again. And Michael Hadley. So there we go. So that is all the races. All the preliminaries are done. All the preliminaries are done. So what I'm going to do now is open up this. Open up a new sheet. Get rid of the giveaways. And I'm going to just type everyone's in. So, you know, talk amongst yourselves while I do this. So just got to go back to the first race. Start typing everybody in. Won't be 2 seconds. So we had Trucker Gaming Mike. We had Dank. Luckily now, as I do D, it appears. So Dank was them And then we got XX Drox. ZXX. We got Wilson. We got Walker. So I'll do 99 Walker. We got Michael. We got Michael again. And then we got Grease Piece. Next, we got Grease Piece again. We got Dank. Dank. Michael. Michael. Dank. Dank. Michael. We got Crusader. We got Michael. Why have we got an extra one though? What have I done here? Michael, Crusader, Michael, Dank, Dank, Michael, Michael, Dank, Dank, Grease Piece. I've put an extra one in here for someone. Give Dank an extra one there that I shouldn't. Right, delete that row. Whoa, I was nearly cheating then. There we go, 20. Right, next race. Then we got Grease Piece. We got Wilson. We got Walker. We got Dank, Dank, Michael, Dank, Michael, Dank, Michael. Dank, 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 Dank. Drox, Michael, Walker. I think there's a lot of Danks here. Dank, Dank, Grease Piece. We then got Dank, Dank, Michael, Dank. We got MX. We got Dank. We got MX. We got Michael. And then we've got Walker. Right, and then we had Drox, Amy, Walker, MX, Walker. Walker's got a few in there. Mind you, we did do a 50 quidder, so kind of understand that. MX, we got Michael, Dank, Drox, and finally Michael. So that is everyone. So, here we go. I'm going to start saying it in my sleep, yeah. I'm going to use that last one because it hasn't done it. Oh, Michael. Right, so what I want to do, copy all of those names and put times 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. So everyone's been timesed up as well. So, right, let's save that. So this is the final now. Final. Save this as a CSV. Minimize that. Back to the marble race. Race. Community. Favorites. This one. Right, add names. Clear. Open. Final. 600 names. Okay. Bots. 600. Are we ready? Can I have a big thumbs up? Good luck. GG's. Hi, Neo. Can I have a big... Let's go, everyone. And when you're ready, say, roll them marbles. Actually, don't. Just say fucking go. When you're ready, say go. Good luck, everyone. This is for all the marbles. So remember, first place. So before we go, first place gets the voucher. Second place gets a t-shirt. All right? I'm not going through all this again. Oh, shit. What am I doing? Wrong one. I'm not going through all this again. First place gets the voucher. Second place gets the t-shirt. Obviously, if you don't want the voucher and you don't want the t-shirt, just say I don't want it. Save me some money then. But here we go. There's only 600 in this race. So it is going to be interesting to see how many actually win. And the names are slightly different because I just typed them. So here we go. We've got... Let's see. We got Michael in the lead, followed by Walker, followed by Dank, followed by... Walker's now took into third place. Michael, MX. There's a few dying. We've already lost nearly 50. We've gone over 50. We've lost 50 now. We're down to 70, 80. Oh, now to 90. We've already lost 100. The first names are starting to appear on the board. We've got Dank, who's just lost one. Oh, we've already lost now. 150 names have suddenly disappeared off. We've got Grease Piece in the lead, followed by Dank. Oh, we've now got 200 lost now. We've only got 400 left in the race. And who we got now? We got Grease Piece in the lead, followed by Michael, followed by Michael, followed by Trucker Gamer Mikes, followed by Drox, followed by Michael, followed by Dank, Amy, Grease Piece, Michael, Dank. We're coming down to the final furlong now with Michael in the lead. Any of Dank's going to make it or they all die. Michael there seems to be in the lead. Is he going to get flicked in? Oh, no, he's fallen at the final furlong with Trucker Gamer Mike slicking up behind him. And we got Michael there as well. Has anyone been flung over? Michael's just had a big fling. Dank's flung over. Oh, we got a few people in the other side. It's Drox. Drox takes it. Followed by Michael, followed by Dank, followed by MX. So Michael gets the t-shirt. Dank got 3rd, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 10th. Like watching the Grand National. Well done, Drox. Congratulations. Congratulations, Michael. You want another t-shirt? Let me know what you want on the back of it and what size, and I'll get it out for you. Now, I am going to give everyone... I always give everyone 24 hours to come and claim. So if by this time tomorrow Drox hasn't claimed, we will do a re-roll of the final. Okay? We'll do a re-roll of the final. Because I haven't seen him for a while. So I'll message him on this. Well, it's a tough one because... normally, I haven't messaged people in the past, so I normally wait for them to message me because it's the only fair way. It's only the fair way. But no, fair play, everyone. That was a good one. So yeah, Drox has won. So yeah, Michael, let me know about the save your money, you not want another one. All right, fair enough. Drox comes in and shivs Dank. Yeah, Dank. Yeah. But yeah, we'll wait for... let Drox message me and we'll go from there. But make sure everyone gets your models in. Because... Salt F4 that. We've got a couple of minutes. I'll tell you what we'll do. How does this sound? We're on 9:45. So you got... Everyone's got 15 minutes. Just do another shout out in general for member minis. Monday minis, whatever it is. To get your models in. So go... If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go to Discord, so you've got ! Discord in chat, come along and join the Discord. And then if you scroll down to Warhammer section, you will see a member minis. And what we do is every Monday, people put their minis in and we show them off. Just see how great they are. So yeah, come and put your minis in. Come and get your minis. And while you're in an ! Mode, we're trying to get Grease Piece Painting's Instagram up to 2,000 followers. If we get it there, he's going to donate a combat patrol to be given away free on the channel to anyone who's a green name. So yeah, please go over, follow him on Instagram. And also, we're a nice community here, and there's a few people who also stream. So if you could, ! Michael, ! Slaith, if he's still got a channel after yesterday. With that one being taken down. ! Michael, ! Slaith, ! Mike. And as the pre-orders go live for Armageddon on Saturday, put ! Wayland. Get your order in on Wayland Games, because what we're doing is, as Wayland Games is my affiliate, they give me a 5% kickback. All the money this year from Wayland Games is going to you guys. And we'll do a giveaway in January. And whatever the amount is, you just pick an army, I'll buy it. And I'll just post it to you. So there you go. Thank you, Dank. Thank you, MX, for putting all them in. But yeah, please subscribe to Slave, Michael and Mike. And then buy all your Warhammer stuff through Wayland Games. Because I'll get a 5% kickback, which then you will benefit from. So I'm not making any money from that. I don't actually fucking make any money from YouTube. All my money goes back to you guys. They all go back to you. But yeah. And then what we'll do is we'll crack on with... we'll do Monday Minis. And we'll do this big bastard here. Sound like Sean Bean then. Come here, you bastard, yeah. Oh, also as well, we are going to give away... We're doing a 2,000 subscriber special. So once we hit 2,000 subscribers, I have managed to confirm a second Armageddon box. So I'm getting an Armageddon box, which I'm going to give away the Orcs unless someone wants to do a trade. MX, did you say you wanted to do a trade yesterday? Swap the Space Marines for the Orc stuff. So I'm going to do a 2,000 subscriber special. Once we get to 2,000 subscribers, we will give away, or I will give away, I should say. I don't know why I say we. The royal we. I will give away a box. Now, the way to enter the Armageddon box is you have to do a £5 super chat or super sticker or above, or gift a membership. So everyone yesterday who did it. So I have Michael, Dank times 10, Michael, Wilson, Crusader, Dank, Wilson, Skeleton, Michael, and Mike all have donated. I've got on the way, I've ordered it today, a little raffle, book with 1,000 names in it. So I'll write everyone's names on that, and then we'll put 1,000. If we end up going over 1,000, then I'll put more in. And then when we hit 2,000 subs, boom, we'll do it. No, I said I'll go halves on the... Oh, you go halves on the price of a box. I can't now, because... they haven't got any left now. Sorry. I'll talk about it later. Mr. President, there's been a second Armageddon box. Yeah. Managed to get hold of a second one. So I got confirmation. Grease Piece getting his. I'm getting 2, and a few of the other lads around the local area. But Wayland will have shitloads. So get in there, and they're probably going to do a second run of it as well. So don't be surprised if there's a second one. But yeah, if there's another one, if we can get hold of another one, I'll let you know. How have you shown off? No, I'm going to do that now. You're just ahead of me. You're just ahead of me there. So, some lovely guy in chat printed me some bits and bobs off for the Dark Angels for the Armageddon box set. Which I am just digging them out now whilst we wait for everyone to do Monday Minis. So that's why I was getting all my stuff out. I look like I've got a sweaty armpit there, doesn't it? But it's the shadow. If I move it, yeah, see, it's the shadow. Caught you out. Hi, Jits. Right, let's have a little look at these. I think people are going to like these. Yeah, there's everyone's names. So Armageddon giveaway, 2,000 points. So there's all the subs so far with my horrendous writing. Let's have a look at these bad boys. So there's a couple here. I'm curious to know what they are. So we'll just pick a random bag. Your lovely handwriting. So this one is small wings Astartes helms and medium wing Astartes helms. So here we go. Let's look at that. Hang on, let me just turn the blimmin' the link on. Don't know why it doesn't save it. Autofocus. Let me know you're happy. Go for it. Yeah, sound. Soon if we get hold of another one, I will do. So yeah, you've got. Look at that. Oh no, I've got some of the beakies, but that is lovely. That is lovely. You'll have to forgive the fingernails because I've been doing models. Oh, we got a broken one. We got a broken one. Broken one from in here. Oh well. It's always going to happen with the sheer amount that's in there. And then there is this one. Enhance. And you got that one. Look at that big wing bastard. You put that with that guy. There you go. Look at that. You get your money back. I want my postage and packaging back. Now with that, if the part's in there, because it's quite a clean break in fairness. Oh, actually, no, it's not. I might be able to, if it's in there, I'll probably be able to save it. Right. Yeah, definitely Grease Piece. If you want some bits, I can highly recommend. In this bag, we've got that. That's what I was going to ask. What are these for? What are these off? Because there's these two beautiful bits, and I'm like, are these off tanks? Do these go onto a tank? Look at them. Look at them beautiful bits. Look at them. Yeah. Obviously, you pay for them. You don't get them for free. Tanks and Dreads. Look at them. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Got some more winged helmets for like Terminators. So like Terminator captains can have these big wings. Got some braziers. Look really nice. Some bits for bikes. I was going to ask what these bits are actually. Where is it? Here we go. What are they? Oh, right, they're for around the neck, aren't they? Is that what these are bits for? Crusader. Are these bits like for Terminators around the necks and stuff? Sorry, I can't make it look very nice. Yeah, Terminator's cool. So these will be quite cool. These will be quite cool on Dreads. But yeah, some awesome bits and bobs in there. So these were nicely. These were little presents. These. We never. You did say we've got a few little secrets in there, little surprises, which was lovely. So that's what these bits were made up. But I can definitely recommend. The quality is fantastic. Then we've got some. These are absolutely stunning shoulder pads. So we've got shoulder pads and hooded helmets. So, you know, uncircumcised. Get some bits out. There we go. So yeah, so we've got hooded Space Marines. Dark Angels. Enhance! There you go. That's looking lovely. And then you've got absolutely stunning shoulder pads. Look at them. Look at them. Beautiful. And all different sizes wrote on there. So 6 Gravis pads, 20 intercessors, 10 hooded helms. Beautiful. Hellblasters, I like it. Some throwing spears, I like these. You've seen me doing spears on the channel and I thought, ooh, yes. So I got some throwing spears, so I'll put them on. I don't know what to put them on actually. I'll have a little think of what I can put them on. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Then we got some more winged helmets, but beakies. So little beaky helmets. Actually, it's better if I do it this way. Leave them in the bag. Little beakies with small and big wings. So sergeants and whatnot. Some axes. I think Grease Piece will want some axes. Well, I think we got another broken one in there. I can see a little piece rolling around. Doesn't matter. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful axes in there as well.
Those are some nice bits you have there, Bishop.
Ah, hello, darling. I like these bits. I know, Royal Mail are pain in the ass, but you know, it's fine. You kind of expect it on the occasion, but I like these bits. No, you Slace, you're alright.
I am very, very hungover. I'm fine. How are we all doing in here? Hello, everybody.
Heavy stubber. And I like this. Little minigun. So we can replace that. So when you do like, you can have that as, what's that underslung one called? Does the mortal wounds. But that's fucking great, that is. Sit that on there. So sit that on that side. And then you put that on the opposite side, feeding it. That's freaking cool. Everyone's saying hi, Slave. You got Dank, Jits, Michael. All saying hi, Slave.
Hi, Dank. Hi, Jits, and hi, Michael.
Yeah, that looks quite
I hope
cool.
you're all doing good. So what's this for? Is this for one of the newer Primaris tanks, or
So,
what are these?
These are 3D printed extras that the amazing Eternal Crusader in chat has done for me.
Oh, wow.
So we've got all heads. These are like some extra little bits here. Then we've got over here, we've got more helmets, winged helmets, shoulder pads. So these are for the Vanguard vets. You know, from the box set that comes out, the new Armageddon one. So that'll be for them, which will look quite cool. And then over here, we've got some for the command squads. So we've got 2 different types of helmet in there. We've got the long beakies, and then we've got like this one here that moves in. And we've got some nice shoulder pads, ornate shoulder pads there as well. So like command squads and stuff. Then we've got some over here which I really like. More beakies with wings, some smaller, different heights, different styles, and also different shoulder pads, which are looking great. And then finally, for when they arrive, some Raven Wing ones as well. So when the multi-part bikes arrive, and see, I'm umming and ahhing whether to do another unit of Jump Assault Intercessors and do them black, because they're all fast attack. They should all be like with the same wing. So like do Vanguard Vets. The only thing putting me off doing them with Vanguard Vets is the veteran keyword, because now it's like with Dark Angels, if you got the veteran keyword, you're now a bloody, part of the Deathwing. But I'd prefer to put Vanguard Vets, Jump Assault Intercessors, bikes, speeders, all fast attack in with Ravenwing. That's what I'd like to do. Slaith, have you got your models in Monday Minis at all?
Yes.
Are you
I
in?
do.
Oh.
No.
But yeah, everyone get your minis in Monday Minis, because we've got 2 more minutes. Then we'll show them off. And then we will spend half an hour, if it's worth it, because I've washed him. He's all washed, and we can start putting Carbander together. And now this, because we're waiting on... I'll leave the 80 quid on, because if Drox hasn't messaged me by tomorrow... Shit, what have I done there? If Drox hasn't messaged me by this time tomorrow, we will re-roll it. Because you've got 24 hours to claim your prize. Right. We've got another 1 minute. Get your models in. Monday Minis. Get them in now. Get over to !Discord. Go down to the Warhammer section. Go to Monday Minis. Put your minis in. And we will have a little look at them. And I'll show you the couple of things I put together, because it's the first one. One more minute. It's 2040 is here. Get over there quick. Get him in. Come and join the Discord. !Discord. Just read what Dank put in general. But yeah, the new rules are looking quite spicy. I quite like them. I'm quite happy with the new rules. Still needs a little bit more, but I reckon a lot of it will come through the flavour of the individual changes for the individual armies, if you know what I mean. God loves a trier. I'll tell you what, Spellcheck is fucking you up tonight with your dark angles, aren't they? They're fucking you up here, Dank. They're proper having you off here. Right, so that is 10 seconds. Put !Discord. Let me know if you want to put in. 3, 2, 1.
Angles. Dark Angles kind of sounds like it's like the bad part of town somewhere in Harry Potter, right? Like you're not supposed to go to Dark Angles, right? That's where
It's Kurt Angle's brother, but he was better at wrestling. Right, are we ready? Should we have a look at these Monday Minis then? So first up is me. So this is what pretty much I've been doing over the weekend. So I finally put the Leviathan together. Needs a little bit more filing. I can see a few errors now that I've zoomed in. But yeah, that's the pose I've gone for on my Leviathan Dread. I was kind of walking forward, trying to reach out for something. Don't forget the blood angles too, yeah.
Talk to the hand.
And then that's the other guy that I've done. So I've actually put the proper Alpha Legion resin bit on him. And I've gone 2 twin Volkites on this guy. So he's glued together. The only thing I need to do is glue him to the base, but I'm not doing that just yet. But I've gone 2 twin Volkites on this guy. Just for something a little bit different. A little bit different. So yeah, that's mine. Moving down to grease piece painting. Astrath. I love this. I love the armour. Beautiful bit of
Still need to get another one of these.
Yeah, they're great, aren't they? Such a good model. Nice and clean. Armour stands out. All the striations of the fibres, whatever they're meant to be. So yes, that will get a love. I love that. You're going to love that. MX. Ooh. Emperor's Champion. Undercoated and ready to go.
Is that a gunmetal coat?
Looks like it, doesn't it? Is that Grimaldis, is it? I'm not that up to date on the Black Templar models, so you have to forgive me if I got it wrong. But he looks kind of cool.
That's the one that with the third edition celebratory. We had Primaris all the way back in third edition guy, the guy that's on the rule book.
Castellan.
Yeah.
Thank you, Crusader. Ooh, some nice blade.
I do like that axe. That's such a callback to the old minis.
Let's have another little look. Yeah, that is a cool axe. I like putting axes and spears and stuff on my models rather than just swords. I like it. You know, I like different. I like it just pops different. Gives it a bit of flavour. Ooh, is that going to be a Redemptor Dread in the background? I see. I can tell from these bits here, the grenade launchers here. But yeah, got some nice blade guard. But I'll tell you what would work really well, which I'm guessing what MX is going with by messaging Crusader. Some Templar shoulder pads and helmets would make it perfect. Oh, look at this. Hey, MX, have you noticed since you got them glasses, your models are a lot better because you're noticing your mistakes now? I mean, my eyes are fucked anyway and I have to wear them. But wearing them glasses, you can just pick up on everything. And it takes you a little bit longer to paint your model, but you feel happier and you do your paint job a lot better. That's what I find anyway with mine. But these are stunning. These are absolutely lovely. See, Citadel paints, not Warhammer paints. You've got so many Templar bits. There you go. MX, have a chat with Crusader. Send him a DM in Discord. Mind you, there are 2 Crusaders, so make sure you get the right one. Seismic. So Seismic and Wilson were both at the event on Saturday as well. I haven't actually talked about that. But here we go. He's going Thousand Suns. Magnus. Look at these. Couple of rubrics down there. Oh, shit. I forgot to give that a love. And
this is gigantic.
He is. He's huge. Yeah. Oh, look at these. Who's this now? I've got streamer mode on. I can't see who this is. Can't see who this is. Who's this in chat? I can't see who it is. I've got streamer mode on. Look at that. So that's the one from 9th edition, the captain with the shield.
This is from Hans Polo.
Hans Polo, that's it. Thank you. Thank you. That's Jits, isn't it? Oh, no, it's Hans Polo. Sorry, yeah. I get everyone mixed up because people have different names in Discord and I'm like, who's that one? Yeah. But that is lovely. That's a lovely job. I love the wrap here that he's put on the crosses. Maltese cross. It's beautiful. I do love. I've got the captain. I've changed his backpack and I've changed his head, but he's just sat there undercoated in Xandri dust. But that is lovely. That is lovely. Different angle. Transfer there. Beautiful. That's a great backpack as well. Well painted. Very well painted. Look at that guy. Look at that. He's just turned his sword on. You can see it starting to arc up now. Nice edge highlighting. Metals are looking good. Depth in the tabards. Beautiful job. Sorry, can I add something? Okay, hang on.
I like the freehand on that banner.
Yeah.
That's really charming.
Post is unlocked if anyone wants to just quickly put something in. But yeah, that is lovely, isn't it? Very nice on the freehand. Little fist on there as well. Little transfer. Yeah, that's lovely. Just something like that. It just sets it off, and it's miles better than a transfer. All right, some people argue it doesn't look as good, but as you say, it's charming. It's unique. It's personal, and I prefer it. I 1,000% prefer it.
Gives it more character.
Does
To be,
yeah.
nothing wrong with using transfers. You can do magic with transfers.
Look at that.
I really admire that.
Look at this. Look at that. I love that. Such a good model. Such a good job as well. Well done, Hans. Well done. That is getting a definite like. It's beautiful. Level 3. Oh, okay. Demon Prince. Corn. Big beard. Your fat fingers really struggle with transfers. I just use a paintbrush. That's all I do. I just use a paintbrush. I just keep it wet, moving it around and stuff. I need to do a video because I'm all right at putting transfers on. I need to do a video on how I do it. I'm actually... Oh, no, it's back up. But that is lovely. Oh, look who it is. He needs a new model. That is such a good job, but he needs a new model. He's so small compared to everyone else because of his running forward. He looks dead small compared to everything. Especially with like the Slaughterbound coming now and like the 8-bound and stuff. He needs he needs a bigger model. It's a good model. It's a really good paint job. I just think Khan's due a new model. What if you get on this edition? Oh, look at that. Look at the transition through the tail. Individual skulls. That's beautiful. It's a great job. Artis Opus brushes by any chance? Love it. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, and love it. Here we go, a bit of Slaiths. Someone's sniper rifle.
So many different parts in there. There's so many, and it's that's actually an anti-material rifle.
Well, that one is.
That thing's the sniper rifle. It's there's so many parts there. Can you even ID them?
Let's have a little look right on that. That looks like it's the scope off a tank. Right, so that looks like a Lego piece at the front.
What, the white one?
Yeah.
The gray one?
The grey one looks like a Lego piece.
No, it's GW plastic.
All right, okay.
Yeah. There's only one thing on this that isn't GW plastic. So like this thing could be brought to your store.
The most cursed weapon I've ever seen. I love it. That's what Crusader says. But yeah.
I think I got all the details right. Like
yeah.
I think I did.
Yeah, it looks great.
It was such a pain. There's 2 of them. I don't know where the other one is right now.
So is this what you created to do like a bit of terrain with a big gun or something?
Yeah,
like
that's created out of joint containers. And obviously
Tylenol, you can read it,
like the tubes. And the base of it is made out of, there's like a razorback hatch that lets the turret rotate.
Oh, yeah.
But it's I think it's a Maxwell House coffee jar lid on top of a tobacco tub lid. Because they just fit together.
And there's the Mechanicus who put it together.
Yeah.
Oh, I can see a few different bits in this. Hatch off a tank. Radio off a tank. Head off a small knight, what they call warglaives or something. Don't know.
You've gotten one guess right. You've gotten one thing right so far. What did you say that was?
That I said that was the hatch off any tank like a Rhino.
Yes, that one's obvious. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks like it's the radio part off of a Rhino or it's one of the Space Marine tanks anyway. It looks like the radio off it. That head, that looks like it's the underface off a.
Yeah, it does. It does look like it.
But it's not, is it?
No, it's like infantry size.
Oh, right, okay. That arm looks like it is off a. I recognise that actually.
I actually don't know.
I
That's from.
recognise that arm. It's an old one because you can. It's
It's
an
very
old.
old.
It's an old GW. You can tell from the colour. That was the old colour of plastic used to use, a very light grey. But that's very nice.
The
Look at
inner
this
arm
guy.
is going to be.
Look at this guy.
Oh,
Look at that. Tau body, Mechanicum head, parts off a Chaos Knight, the tendril things, bits off a, I wouldn't say apothecary, like a not a Techmarine, Warp Smith off on the back on his backpack. That's a great kick bash.
it's those are Dark Eldar parts that were
Oh.
used in a regular Space Marine backpack. Most of the arms and the head are all Skitarii Rangers, right from that one box, and the tentacle legs are also from Dark Eldar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Love it. That's getting a big love from me. People are loving that one. Totally the first pic you've uploaded. But did you delete the other one and upload this one then, did you, Dank? Let me just lock the post. Oh, look at these. Vostrians. There they are. He paid 20 odd quid for this guy. Nearly 30. I love this banner. The fact it's wrapping round him is brilliant. The sculpt is outrageously good. And that reminds me a little bit of... Has anyone seen the TV show Black Sails? Probably one of the greatest intros of any TV show. That looks like it's the beginning where you've got like the dark skeletons fighting the crew members. And it's just a model, and it's like different aspects of it. But yeah, Vostrians are so cool. He looks like he's about to inject himself with something. They need to move away from Cadians and do things like this. They definitely need to move away from Cadians and getting boring. I mean, the Krieg was nice, but now they're moving everything into Krieg. It's like, can we just have something else now? I know they're doing... what are the Armageddon ones that they're doing now? Steel Legion. I know they're doing Steel Legion, but yeah, they look very similar to Krieg. I'm not saying they look the same, but they look similar. But it'd be nice if they did something that looked just totally different, like Catachans, as Greasepiece says, the Vostrians, you know. Some that they definitely won't do. The ones that look like, you know, colonial British. What were they?
well, there's ones that were like Stan of Arabia, right?
Was
it the Talon?
Yeah.
The Desert Fighters.
Yeah, Talon Desert fighters. Then you had Slime Harbo here. Who was the ones who looked like the, you know, 17th, 18th century English redcoats?
With the helmet, like the safari helmet.
Yeah, the one that Dank was. The Burr helmet. The Talorans ones, the Desert Riders, yeah. But who were the ones who were... a lot like the British? I can't remember. Praetorians, is that it? Is that Praetorians? Praetorians, yeah, we'll have to have a look at them in a minute because everyone got annoyed by him. But that's beautiful, Dank. Well done, mate. That's gorgeous. So there we go. That is Member Monday Minis, not Member Minis. Monday Minis for another Monday. Let's have a little look at... these Praetorians. Was it Orcs versus Praetorian Guard, was it? See if we can find some pictures. There we go. Praetorian Guard. The British are coming. They need to bring them back. They need to bring them back. They were so cool. Look at how cool that is. Charge! Yeah, they need a bit of spice in their life. Fortunately, they got quite boring. Right, shall we have a look at Karbanda? If they brought them back, bring them back, make a red coat army. That'd be pretty cool. Right, should we do some Karbanda? Should we have a little look at some Karbanda? Because what time is it now? I got a few minutes to do a little bit. And then, or do you want to... Right, these are the options we've got. I could do a couple of minutes now, or we could do full-on Karbanda tomorrow. Because I'm going to just leave all the bits here, because I've got all the glues and stuff. Got Karbanda here. I do need to paint something this week, and I'm trying to think what. Tell you what, should we just do Karbanda tomorrow? Yeah, so I'm getting tired and I don't want to fuck it up. We'll have a little look at him now that he's... Actually, let's leave that down. We'll have a little look at Karbanda. Because I have said in my title it's Karbanda, so I kind of need to show off Karbanda at the very, very least. Here we go. Let's have a little look at Karbanda. So here he is. All washed and ready to go. Mordian Iron Guard, yeah, that'd be another cool one. Look at that. Look at that base. I didn't notice until I was cleaning it, but it's a dreadnought on his base. So you got a bit of a dreadnought here that's been slashed to pieces. So not only do you have one Blood Angel, and you can tell it's Blood Angel because it has got Blood Angel insignia on it somewhere. But this is definitely Blood Angel because there it is there. So it's a Blood Angel. It's a downed Blood Angel dreadnought that Karbanda has shredded to pieces. A Blood Angel there that's dead, and the rest of it is just like you've got another helmet here. You've got backpack just there that we'll have to paint. You got part of the arm there for oh shit, you can't see that. You got part of the arm there off the dread, so it looks like it's part of a the Leviathan dread by the looks of it. I mean, you could even do. Is that? I thought that was like it's the dead person, the dead, the dead pilot, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it is. You could do a full on. There's his face there. Oh, one sec. Yeah.
If you hear banging, it's just me trying to kill a spider.
If I hear banging, it's you trying to kill a spider.
A big one.
Where is it?
It's like close to my bed. To the point where I'll just be so scared.
You're so scared. Are you gonna kill it? Are you gonna shoot it, or are you just gonna hit it? Are you gonna hit it with your trainers? You're gonna squish it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if I hear banging, I know it's you now. Thank you, John.
I just wanted to see
Oh, thank you. Oh, bless him. Purge. Yeah, the mega arachnids. Purge the mega arachnids. But yeah, that's so cool. So we could start putting a few bits together, I suppose. Where's the destructions? What do we start off with? So this was actually put together the 1st of September 2024, it says there. So there's the instructions on how he goes together. Look how many pieces are on that freaking whip.
Do you end up keeping the gates and all that?
The what, sorry?
The gates. So, if you look at the bits, like look at where the torso is coming from. There's like a brick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very simple, but I mean, like, you can easily turn that into just the simplest bit of terrain.
Yeah, you could do, couldn't you? Like concrete barriers and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have. I cut a load off the. So what I've done is I've washed and done all my Alpha Legion stuff and mixed it in with the stuff that I bought off Crusader. But that's actually he's gone mad on this spider. He's trying to kill it.
You need a bug assault.
Yeah,
Have you seen those?
he's proper. Oh yeah, one of the yeah. No, he's proper going.
Your
for
house
it.
will be covered in salt.
Yeah, but we could start putting some bits on here.
You know, these models are very, very expensive, right? And sometimes you need, if you can get every last little bit out of every last little bit out of it,
Yeah.
right, and make the absolute most out of it, then
Oh, hang on. The conquering hero returns by the sounds of it. Hello.
It has now disappeared.
Where has it disappeared to?
I don't know. It just teleports now.
It teleports.
Yeah.
So did you hit it?
It was just like near the corner. The second is like near the massive pillow.
Have you killed it?
I can't find it now.
Can't find it in your room.
I think it's teleported in a different room.
It's teleported in a different room.
It's maybe in here now.
Oh, it's fine. It can live in it. I don't mind. Well, let me know if you see it again. Shut the door, mate.
Oh, but can I tell you what I'm trying to use?
He's put his shoe on the end of a lightsaber. And he's trying to whisk it up high. Right, don't come on camera, but pass me that. Right. Do you want to see what he's using? Let me move these. Hang on. I want to see what he's using. That's what he's using to get it. Oh, bless him. Right, there you go. Bugger off.
you will give me the map to Luke Spiderwalker.
Oh, kids, eh? Oh, blimey neck. Yeah, so what I might do is I might start trimming. Because, yeah, you're right, these bricks here, we could use them as like a barrier or something. Snip all this bit off. Snip that bit off. I could leave quite a lot of this. Put some skulls on it or something like that and use them as barriers for terrain and stuff. So, yeah, I'll dig the other stuff out. Well, I think what I'll do then is let's clean up some bits. So we'll clean up that. We'll clean up that. We'll clean up the wings. And we'll clean up the base.
You know, there's a lot of like, just not even look. I'm not even looking at the bits. I'm looking at those bricks and going, "Oh man, those would be." There's so many of them. You could use them. They could be like plaques, little like like you could put them in front of a statue, right? Right. And even the tubes, right? Like the actual injector sort of ports. You can use those as all sorts of pipes and debris and there's all sorts of magic here beyond the intended model.
Yeah, can do. Right, let me get them out.
I don't want to say what that bit in the middle of the frame looks like.
Which one?
Not the one you're holding. Well, when you flip it around, it ruins the fun.
Got to be nice. Got to be kind. Right, let's do some snippagings because I'll have to go and boot them to bed in a minute. Extendo grip, yeah. Oh, grease piece is off. See you later, grease piece. Sorry, I missed your message because Howard John tell me about his spider. Master Spider Walker. There are too many of them. What are we going to do? Problem is now, but he said it's teleported. It's because it's disappeared because he's tried swinging for it. It's probably dropped down behind his bed. And the way he sleeps, he has his pillows up against the wall. So it's probably on his pillow. And I'm like, I don't want to tell him that because it'll freak him out and he won't be able to sleep tonight. Hi, Capra. Slave shoves the model off his desk. Just look at the bricks. Yeah. There was any difference working from Forge World stuff compared to plastic kits? Yeah, there's a lot you have to take into consideration when you're dealing with resin. It's a lot more brittle, so if you drop it, they can smash to pieces. And when you're cutting through, so what you have to do is when you get it, you have to clean it. So when these go into the mold, they put a coating on the inside of the mold. So when they separate the mold, it's easier to come out, doesn't stick and damage it. The problem with that powdery substance, whatever they use, is when you try and spray and paint, it just falls off. So yeah, you have to properly scrub them. So this has all been scrubbed to within an inch of its life, and was soaked in soapy water and stuff. So, and it's when you clip these as well. When you start taking these things off, you have to be very careful with them, because if you do it too much, it takes a big divot out. So you have to be really, really slow and cautious when you do it. So you kind of have to get in there as much as you can. Then you kind of have to kind of chew through it a little bit. So I'm going quite slow. There you go. And then it falls on the floor, and you're going to stand on it in a little bit. But yeah, resin's a bit of a pain in the ass. You just got to be got to take your time. Go nice and gentle with it. So you just go through it nice and easy.
It's often suggested to use a hobby saw with resin Forge World models because of what he's mentioning here. The clippers, if you're very slow and like you said, just chewing at it, should be fine. For some parts, you should be fine with clippers. But the important thing is just take your time, and be gentle with it, because you don't want to break this.
No, because once it breaks, it's almost impossible to glue back together unless you get an exact clean break. Like a few weeks ago on the stream, I just finished one of the Blade Guard, who had, the winged helmets that Crusader.
I was there, Gandalf. I was there.
He was there. When the strength of the Blade Guard fell. But yeah, I dropped it just after painting it. So I finished the paint job, but luckily I had a clean break through the wing. So it was one of the winged helmets. Managed to find it the next day, the actual bit that's gone on the floor, and it glues back together. So it was fine. But yeah, you have to be really, really careful with them. So like these ones now are a pain in the ass, because you have to check it for a few things. You have to check the mold itself, because there may be what they call flash on it. So little bits like this that shouldn't be there. See how they're nice and it's very soft bit of resin. Just this bit here. It's very thin. It's where it's like been squashed together in the mold. But yeah. Sound like something you want to stay away from. No, you know what? I had Horus that had been painting on the stream. He was resin. And painting them, they're such detailed. So what I'm going to do now, just to make things a bit easier, is I'm going to sort of chew through these bits here instead. So nice and easy, just squeezing gently. Because the problem is now, if I go too fast, it could pop these. So I've got about 3/4 of the way through. And I'm going to do this one as well. But because these are thinner, you have to go a bit slower. There we go. Same on this one. About 3/4 of the way through. And then this one, about 3/4 of the way through as well. But you'll notice it's like that. So that's all like the flash and stuff. Just there. See that? So be very gentle. Take your time. And just kind of go. Is that Chaos Gamer in the background then? Is she there already?
I was scrolling Facebook and then a video played.
Now, because you've clipped through it, there's like a soft point in it. So if it does decide it wants to pop, it will just pop at the bits that you've made. So cut through that one as well. But yeah, resin.
This brings me back to when I was building that Thunderhawk. You know like the doors on the side of a Rhino?
Yeah.
Or Land Raider? And like before you plug those in, there's like this recess that you put them into, right? Mm-hmm. And so on this Thunderhawk, there was the recess and you could put the doors up, but there was like a sheet of flash going throughout the entire door, right? So getting that like cleaned out was a nuisance. Because like you could just like pop your finger right through it and just break it and then just tear it all out and it would be fine. It wouldn't damage anything because it was so thin, right?
Yeah.
But getting all the little scribbly bits, let's just say, that are on the sides, with a file, with a knife, with whatever, that's the challenge. It's the Flash can be kind of humorous sometimes, except for when it's Ezra Miller.
But then once you've snipped, you'll have little bits like that. Now, when you file these down, they go a lot finer than the plastic. So I'm not going to file these in because I'm in the bedroom and right below is the PC. So I'm literally just going to snip them as close as I can and sort of try and clean them up a little bit with the clippers. But it's got to the point now where the clippers won't do anymore. So then what I'll do is I'll file these downstairs. Because I don't want all that dust going anywhere near my PC. But also as well, keep your thumb on the bit that you're cutting so it doesn't pop off and go flying into your monitor. And then nice and gently, squeezy, 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 pop. There you go. So that one is pretty much looking good. And the big head. So you see how there's quite a lot of flash over here. But one of them is one of the spine bits. You have to be very gentle how you do that one. Got to look, clip it. So yeah, if you pretty much how everyone's been saying in chat, and what Slave's saying, just take your time. Gently, gentle the better. Just take your time. You don't have to get it as close as you think. Leave a couple of mil. You can always get back to it later. And you got the big points over here. Now I do have a big pair of clippers. Oh, that's starting to move other bits. I'll head over here now. You just saw the price of Carbanda crying inside right now. Also, if you're filling a lot of work, yeah, if you're filing, definitely. Sorry, that's mine. If you're filing, wear a mask because of the dust. But yeah, go very slowly so you can see. I'm just working my way gently through it. There you go. See how when it popped, then it moved, and it moved this one. Luckily, that had already been snipped. There you go. But yeah, as Slave said, that can now be used as, like, there you go. There's a bit of a barricade.
So that, what did it say on there? E1, E7?
GW1, Games Workshop Limited 2022. GW1, same. Yeah. Darkback Gaming, breathe, clutch dust all day, and smoke. So I don't think resin would. No, resin will fuck you up a little bit faster. Yeah, it's just pure fine grained plastic that's going straight to your lungs. That's that other bit.
Oh, that was the most terrifying part. I'd never worked with resin before. And of course, my friends, decide to get me a Thunderhawk because, why not? It's like, hey, you've never been on a date before? Here's a really big fat woman. So, not that there would be anything wrong with that. I'm just saying the Thunderhawk is essentially a big fat woman on my first date. So, like, yeah, it's like, oh, you have to file it down, and so now I'm like holding my breath the whole time. Right? Just like, don't breathe, don't breathe. Right?
True. Yeah, I'm not filing anything tonight. I just did a bit then, but I thought, no, bad idea.
It would be nice if they made their products not like kill us when we make them do the thing. It would be nice.
The thing that you buy them to do.
One thing to keep in mind with resin models, for those unprepared, or the I think the resin is more susceptible to the heat.
Yeah,
So there's a lot of drooping,
yeah,
melting.
yeah.
Um,
What you'll find a lot of the time, especially with swords, spears, axes, stuff like that, they'll arrive bent. So they'll arrive like that, all bent round. All you do is literally just put them in hot water for about 10 seconds, bring it out, and then just gently move it with your finger. Not too hard, because if it dries up, it suddenly can just and snap. So they're not, like with plastics, quite malleable, can move a little bit better. This, no, if you move it to it snaps. Just snaps completely. But yeah, I've got quite a bit I need to clear off on these, because when you're looking really, really close, especially where his hair is, where these horns are, there's so much flash hidden. So I'm going to have to get a knife and start carving. It's more like you're a virgin and the first time is with Bonnie Blue. Fuck that. Ugh. Yeah.
what's Bonnie Blue?
You don't want to know. Don't Google. Don't Google it. And then what I need to do is check, because these have been designed to have like little parts that slot in, so I need to make sure I'm not slicing them off. So that's why I need to bring out the instructions again.
Yeah. Yeah. Is this a thing I'm supposed to cut off or
Yeah.
not supposed to cut off? Yeah.
That's pretty much what it is, yeah. Right, so it looks like they do get snipped off, yeah, because that piece there is that bit there. So that's part of the left wing. So yeah, you'd snip them three. You can't see. I'd snip them 3 bits off here, but not this bit. So yeah, so them bits can come off. Now the good thing is this is a seam that connects the two of them together, so you can go a bit closer on this one, because if it does pop, yeah, that's better. Then it's not going to do too much damage in the way of you haven't got a problem with having to fill it with green stuff and stuff like that.
That first one divot right there?
No, luckily not. It's sat flush. All of them are actually protruding, if anything. That last one was the cleanest one, but that's got a bit of a protrude to it, and so's that. But yeah, that's that pretty much done. All you do then is just check it over for like flash. So there's bits inside the little holes. So you may want to just get like a little knife, put it through, twist it, and it makes it a hole again. But then if we get this piece, and then if I snip them, I might be able to put them together. So that's an inside of the other wing. Let's see if it's this one. Yeah, see that's all flash there. See all that? Dead thin. That's all flash. Because that is this bit here. This bit here, sorry. And you can see it there. But it's only meant to have this piece and not that piece. So that is where it's squidged together and just like pushed up against. Because it's move. You can move it. You see me moving it there. So this is where you have to be really careful, because you've got like bits on here, which is quite good in the fact that it's quite close and it's been crimped a little bit. So nice it comes off. Now these are the bits you don't want to cut off. So you see how they've put the mold right next to this thing? Got to make sure you don't cut that off, because that's what sticks into the other piece. So I have to go really slowly. Make sure it doesn't ting off into your monitor. Same on this one. I don't get why they do the molds right next to the fucking bits that you need. Sure stupid. So now you can see that goes into there. Now you know that piece is wrong, because that should be in there, that should be in there, and that's sliding down that bit. And that's how big one of his wings is. Because if you mess up, you can always buy another one. Yep, and MX has just seen how much I paid for this one, so... Don't fancy buying another one.
So I'll have to start over. Make another kid.
It's easier having a kid.
Or whatever
than
Omni
fucking-
Man says.
Again, this is a seal line, so you should be very gentle. Because you can actually see this starting to move as I'm doing it.
Why do they do this? Like they must know what they're doing. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this angle that you have to go at.
Then I need to just gently start eating away. So what I'm going to do now is pull out something else.
If that flash is really thin, you might just be able to rip it off like a scab.
I'll just use this because it'd be easier just slicing through it this way.
Oh yeah.
Some of the flash is quite thick at the bottom. Show you in a minute once I've cut through it. There we go. So you can see how thick some of the flash is there. So that's going to involve then clippers and files and all the rest of the shit.
You might be able to do a reverse blade scrape.
Yeah. This kind of works as well because you get it off in one piece then. That's looking a bit better.
I don't even know if that method's called
There
that.
you go, make a flag out of that. There you go.
Oh yeah. Put it on the back of one of your bikers.
Yeah. Now that should look a lot better because that sinks into the... That goes into the... That's what it's supposed to do anyway.
But why doesn't my one look like that? Right, this is that
Way
moment.
It's way out.
Oh, this is the worst too, because then it's like you have to heat them up and then like bend them together, and then you don't know if now the way you've bent them together, so these two pieces fit, are they going to fit with the other pieces? This is where it becomes a nightmare.
Yeah. So that is way out. So this piece. So that piece needs bending this way. So
I
it
just
would
use some green stuff. Fuck it.
Yeah. Because you can see it going together. You can see where the line is. But look how... Hang on, let me spin it this way. You'll see it a bit better now. This is the problem with resin, everyone. Alright, so we'll put that there. Put that there. Look how far out it is. Look how far out it is. So yeah, I'll file it all down. Because it could be that some of these little bits are like pushing it the wrong way a little bit. But that's way out. It's that flash that made it go way out. But they're definitely the right bits. Because if I look at this piece now, you can see it matching up. So that matches up perfectly. That matches up perfectly. And then that's one of his wings. And then that wing then sits, I believe, that way around. Yeah. Because that is going to need quite a lot. Because it's even popping up at the end when it shouldn't do. See how it goes that way? It's completely fucking out. So what I'm going to have to do is stick that in boiling water and fold it. Stick it in boiling water, fold it, do everything like that. So, yay. And on that note, I'm going to put it away. And then what I'll probably do is I won't do Carbander for the rest of it because I haven't really got any sort of time where I can sit and do it. I might do it. Should we do? I'll do Carbander on Saturday. So Saturday will be Carbander night. And what we'll do is, because I'm off this weekend coming as well, I'm in 4 days now straight, but then I'm off Saturday, Sunday, Monday again. So what I'll do is Saturday daytime, I will completely snip and clean up Carbanda, get him all done, filed, the lot, so that evening then, Saturday evening, we can sit here and we can do it properly. And hopefully what I'll do is I'll use some boiling water to get all the lines right as well, so it sits back together. Because if we were to sit here and just clip them all, look how many pieces there is. Then it's working out what piece is what. So what I'll probably do is do the big pieces that I know is where they go and what they're for, and pretty much sort them out.
The hardest part about bending resin models back into shape is keeping the hot water hot, because like your tears keep falling into it and cooling it down.
It's fucking true, though. It's fucking true.
Oh,
I mean,
I do not envy this.
I've only ever had to do one, so I've got Corswain downstairs. So he's the only one I've had to do this to. Yeah, these can all.
Now, I don't know, considering the nature of this, because this is like a dude and not like a tank, I was going to say, are you considering pre-assembly painting?
Because of I'll show the picture of him now, and I'll tell you what my plan is. See if you want to go on board with this. Right.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fully pre-assemble paint, but I'm going to do some.
Right.
So, the legs, the torso, I'm going to put together and do as one, because that's going to be an easy paint job. The whip and the arm, I'm going to do in two, so wherever it divides over here, I'll do that paint in one, do that as paint in one. So that's going to be two, that's going to be one. I'll do the wings separately. I'll do that arm separate and a base. So I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces. I'll sub-assemble, then paint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
how
I'll do it.
You know what? This page is really messing with my brain, considering, if you've been paying attention to this hobby for long enough, why did they choose green stuff green for that? Like, doesn't that look like it's sculpted out of green stuff in the picture?
Yeah. That's hopefully how he will look when he's done. But I might not go Black Legion colour for his armour. I might go.
So who is this guy?
Carbanda. So so the Blood Angels were sent by Horus to Cygnus Prime, because Khorne wanted Sanguinius as his Primarch, if you like, not Angron. So the idea was Horus sent them there to fight, and Carbanda is one of the main generals of Khorne, like Scarbrand and a few names like that. So he's a massive general, but he now hates the Blood Angels because he knocked out Sanguinius, thought he killed him, and then Sanguinius come back and beat the shit out of him and sent him back. But yeah, he's got an issue with him, because in current law, when the Tyranids were invading Baal, he turned up and basically smashed all the Tyranids, because he's like, if no one else is gonna fuck you, I'm gonna fucking kill you. So yeah, he's a named blood. He's a bloodthirster, but he's a big fucking bloodthirster. So compared to Angron, who's not really a bloodthirster, but he's a demon primarch, he's actually bigger than Angron, than Scarbrand, than the bloodthirsters. He's like the big fucker. And he's one of Khorne's generals. But he's a big boy. If you actually go, I'll tell you what, let me see if I can find me images in general chat. I'm going to have to go back about a year or so, maybe longer, in general chat, because I put all the pictures up of when I went to Warhammer World. And that big painting, that big picture. What the fuck am I on about? I'm so tired. That big diorama in the middle and you go like there's steps that wind all the way around it. He's fighting Calgar at the top of that. Let's see how far back up. I'm only up to April. It's going to be even longer than that. What am I up to now? Still in April. Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's going to take ages. I'm only at March. I'm trying to get all the way back to find the pictures. Because the last time we went Warhammer World, we never went through the exhibit. So I'm having to go back all the way. Just so I could show you. I should have really done a separate section for Warhammer World visits. Oh yeah, here's that. If in case you were wondering what we're talking about as well. Oh, wrong one. There it is. So that was the part of the wing that snapped off. That shows how small it was. And I managed to find it, and it was a nice break that I could do. But yeah, it's in general chat. Oh, where are we up to now? Fucking, we're up to February this year, and I've got like fucking ages to go. Wonder if I can do. Get it off that one for a sec. I wonder if I can find it. I really want to show you this picture so you know who I mean. Tell you what, I haven't seen for ages. I haven't seen Pudsey for ages. Is he still doing his channel?
I think he shut it down. He wasn't really happy with how things were going. I was talking to him about it.
Yeah.
I was telling him to keep going.
That's it,
Obviously.
It doesn't happen overnight. That's the weird thing about it. It doesn't happen overnight. You've got to work at it.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you see, like, just because you follow other people who are like, you know, who've made a career out of it, it's very rare. I mean, to get over 1,000 subs, you're in the top 33% of all YouTubers. That's from 1,000 subs. So it shows you how a lot of people don't even get that far. I wonder if I just search my name. No. It'll take a long time to get there. Probably be easier just looking on my phone. Ooh, that's an idea actually. Hang on. It'll probably be in my cloud. Let's have a little look. Let's go back to 2024, I'm going to say. Oh yeah, this is much easier. Shit, it's gone back to 2023. What are you doing, you knobhead? Here we go. Think it was like December. Oh, have I shown you this? Have I shown you my Calidus Assassin as Lady Deadpool?
Yeah.
I've shown you that. There you go. In case chat are wondering, that's my Calidus Assassin as Lady Deadpool.
It's very well done.
Thank you. Let's just find these. Only because it's like I've come off it because it's like pictures of my kids and stuff like that. So here we go. Here we go. Right. Okay. So I went through these at the time, but let me find. Here we go. Right. We'll start with this one. So if you ever go to Warhammer World, there's a big scene, and it's like you're on a balcony where I am there, and you walk to where that big building is, you walk behind it, then you go down them steps, as you can see there. And it's basically a big Khorne army attacking an Ultramarines. And you see you got Titans and War Machines and it's all sorts of things there. There's Thunderhawks and stuff. But right at the very top of this tower, you've got Karbanda. So if we go the other way, which is the proper way to go. So Karbanda is actually, you can just see his wings up here. So yeah, you've got like bloodthirsters all around it and stuff. You've got ships flying through the middle. It's so good how they did it. You got tanks and troops and bikes, and whoever designed it's done a really good job. So let's fast forward it. Here we go. So you've got like bloodthirsters attacking. These are all firstborn as well. But there he is at the very top there. You can just make him out now. So as we're getting closer, there you go. You've got like him sitting on the side of the building. You've got a load of hell drakes breathing fire everywhere, taking out marines. Drop ships coming in. There he is. Is that it? Yeah, they've changed. Yeah, they've changed the arms over there. So there's Calgar, one of his many, many, many models. And then there's Karbanda fighting him. But yeah, it's massive. It's absolutely massive.
Get him, Calgar.
Yeah. It's God help whoever is employed to clean these models. Because
the dusting, right?
fuck that.
They must use like an air. They must use like.
Yeah.
There's no way you're going over that with a brush.
Oh, it's not Karbanda. It's if it is, it's the old model. Because that's not the same model. That must be the old one. Have they done Karbanda before? But yeah, it's the old model. But apparently there's a few little secrets on this model as well, that, you know, the little Easter eggs that they've hidden. The only problem is the lighting. Yeah, they definitely clean them, because this model's been there for, that's got to be 10 years, because they're all firstborn stuff. So it's got to be 10 years. See you, Dank. Yeah, I'm going to be... Oh, shit, it's 11 o'clock. Didn't even realise.
You know there's going to be some prick that's going to like flick his gum at it.
Yeah. But they're not dusty.
Yeah, they clean it.
You can see them. I mean, they're not dusty at all. But yeah, they definitely clean it. But yeah, I think that's the old Karbanda model. I'm sure there wasn't one. Or it was just one that they did. Yeah. But she seemed happy. But yeah, apparently there's someone hiding around this Titan over here. So obviously you've got Reaver Titan there, a couple of Warhounds, and then the Warlord sat there going, bigger than all of you, I'm going to shoot you. And you got Strayus tanks and Knights, and got all the Rhinos and Predators and Thunderhawk, and another Reaver Titan here as well. Like, there was that's brilliant there. You've got a drop pod dropping into a Titan, which is great. But whoever designed it, I'd love to do something like this, because you could just have so much fun doing it. And they've got all these like little attack ships flying around, and it was great. There you go. So there's I think it's a Warhound Titan with a drop pod going into the side of it. There's like a destroyed one there. But imagine that, right? They've just took a 300 odd pound model, which is what it costs for obviously it's what it costs us, but for them it'll cost them pennies for the resin and stuff like that. But they've just took one and just used it as terrain. Madness.
What did that cost them? Like a couple P?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is. There's Gilliman. He's out in the field.
Is he out in the field? And that's
Calgar's up at the top, and yeah, Gilliman's out in the field. The only annoying thing about this model, and it's not the model itself, is the lights. So they change colours. So you notice that's why sometimes it looks red, sometimes it looks purple. And it's just so fucking annoying. And you got all the barriers there, and yeah, it's so cool. There's... is that Stinky there? Is that Samus? That looks like Samus there as well. Didn't even notice that. Yeah, there's Samus. Samus is getting in on the action. But if you ever get a chance to go to the exhibit, just go. It's worth it. I think it's like £8 or something to walk around it. But look at that. So someone's took a soul grinder, converted it so it's climbing upwards. Genius. Couple more soul grinders. And that's how tall it is. So I'm stood on the floor looking up at it. And yeah, look at the big Tau things here as well. Capra's playing Ready or Not. Should play Ready or Not with Capra. Yeah. Right, I'm going to leave it there because it's 11 o'clock. I'm shattered. I've got all this stuff to move. I've got to go make sure the kids are in bed. Chaos is at work. So, it's down to me to be a parent. Expect normal, really. What did I say out loud? But yeah, I need to make that as a flag. I need to make that. I might do that. Slave colours and call it the slave flag. And mount it on top of Chaos for him. Slave have conquered. Right, where's the Discord? I'll put the Discord back up. I'm going to go. It's been nice. Congratulations to Drox winning the voucher. Obviously, he needs to claim it by... What time do we say? 9 o'clock tomorrow. So if he's not claimed it by 9 o'clock tomorrow, then we will re-roll with the finalists again. But second place went to Michael for the T-shirt, but he said didn't want it because he already got one, which is understandable. So I'll use that money and put it in, maybe invest the money I would have been getting a T-shirt in like another model for the giveaway, because Skeleton yesterday won that. So he wasn't here yesterday, was you, Slay? We've changed the giveaway format. So you know the quiz that we do? So with the quiz, you still there? You falling asleep on me?
Oh no, I'm still here. Sorry, I had to let a plumber in because there's got some problems over here.
Oh, have you?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to just walk away from you there.
No, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah. So the way do we do the quiz now? Is at 50 questions. Every 5 questions, whoever answers it first goes on to the draw. You can only be in the draw twice. So like we had Wilson, Crusader, Dank, Reese Peace, MX, Wilson, Piotr, Dank, and Skeleton. And then what we do is on the wheel, I'll have 10 prizes, 10 booby prizes, and 80 better luck next time. Because with the giveaway that I was doing, the way I was doing it, I worked out over the last 3 months of doing it, cost me about 150 quid on top of the money I was making from YouTube. So it was like, nah, it's not viable. It was just costing me money. I think it was actually closer to 200. So it just wasn't viable the way I was doing it. So I've changed it now. So the quiz is free. You don't have to enter anything. You don't have to enter any spins or anything. Purely now, the marbles benefit from memberships, supers, stuff like that. So yeah. Cheers. There we go. But hope someone, hope Drox gets in touch because he's won. If not, tomorrow we will do a reroll, and it'll just be the final. So we're not going to redo all the fucking races again. Fuck that. So Dank, you still got a chance even though you've gone. So I'll take Dank's name. I'll take Dank's names out. Don't tell him. I am absolutely shattered. I'm just waffling on here now. But Slay, thank you for jumping in. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
And are you streaming tonight or are you not because of the plumbers and stuff?
We'll see. TBD. Probably, let's say it's like a 70.
So I put exclamation mark Slaith in chat. Do us a favour. Go and subscribe to Slaith. I think we managed to get to 1,250 subs yesterday, which is amazing. What we on now? Still the same. Yeah, 1,250 subs, which is fantastic. How many are you on now? 14?
1404, I think.
Sweet.
I'll just double check.
Yeah, let's try and get Slave to 1,500. So if you could subscribe to him, that would be amazing. And the other one as well is, don't forget, exclamation mark GPP. We need to get Grease Piece Painting on his Instagram to 2,000 followers and he will then donate a combat patrol to the channel to give away to you guys. So it's worth doing it. It's worth doing it. There's obviously part of the community, as Slave has already started. Exclamation mark Michael. Exclamation mark Mike. Exclamation mark Chaos. Let's get them some subs as well, please. And as 11th edition is out, is available to pre-order on Saturday. Exclamation mark Wayland. Get up to 20% off. Get it booked and ordered and whatnot on Saturday. Because I get a 5% kickback from Wayland Games. I'm putting all of that money this year that I get as a kickback. We're up to like 50, just under 50 quid at the minute. All that money that we get a kickback for, I am going to buy someone something with it in the new year. So if we get enough for a combat patrol, we'll do that. If we get enough for a whole army, we'll do that. Basically, whoever wins, we'll do it. The T's and C's on it are you have to just be a member. That's it. As long as you're a member of the channel, it's fine. And then finally, we're doing a 2,000 subscriber special. That once I get to 2,000 subs, I'm going to give away a copy of the new Armageddon box set. So I managed to procure 2 of them. One for me and one for one of you. So yeah, can't wait. Get subbing. 750 to go. Let's see if we can do it before the new year. Somehow I'll get a box for the Armageddon. Be a free box. You can sell it. You can keep parts, sell the rest. Some nice bits in there, new models. That lore book I'm looking forward to. All that new lore. That's if it is new lore. If there's anything like 10th, it fucking won't be. Right, I'm going. I've waffled on enough. I'm shattered. I'll see you all later. I've got to go and tidy everything up now. Make sure the kids are in bed. Make sure John's got rid of that spider. I'll put on the Discord. How we going? With his little weapon of choice.
Right. I have the high ground, Spiderkin. Don't try it.
Cheers, Emma. Cheers, Slaith. I'll see you later. I'm jumping out of Slaith, is that? But I'll see you in a bit. Everyone, exclamation mark Slaith. Go and subscribe to Slaith.
Good night, everybody.
Hi, Lunis. And we're just going now, Lunis, but thanks for popping in, bud. Take care, everyone. You're all amazing. Love you all. Thanks, everyone, for popping by. And we will see you all tomorrow from about between 8 and 8:30. And I'm going to paint tomorrow because I haven't painted for ages. So I'm thinking of... Actually, instead... Shall we put together the Hellblasters with all my new parts? Interesting. There's an idea. See you all later. Love yous. Bye-bye.